Yo,
Yo, what's the damn deal? So I went a little crazy yesterday, or should I say it was just today? Got an hour left before it's the other day. But man, we good. I had to sleep all day. Had a crazy. That was a crazy stream, bro. We streamed 5 hours. 5 freaking hours. So give it up for y'all. So, man, I need to have the I need to have the audio. I need to have the sound effects. Oh, I don't even have no damn sound effects, bro. Nature sounds. I'm not gonna pay $39 for no nature sounds. Okay. Yeah, but bro, hopefully we got King San. King San's supposed to be here. I sent him the link. But yeah, Braden, what's going down, my dude? What's up, fam? How you doing? That was a long night yesterday, or the last stream, man. We did 5 hours, bro. 5 hours. What's up, cuz? What's the deal? What's up? Wifey sent y'all, should have sent y'all a text message. Yeah, I barely got up like 2 or 3 hours ago. I was out of it. I don't know why I streamed for that long. I think we're gonna probably do another one today. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know. But man, we're just trying to do something different around here, man. How's everybody doing? Everybody doing all right? Hopefully everybody's doing good. What's up, player? What's up, Roro? What's up, fam? Another day, man. Another dollar. Wifey just made me some chicken, homemade chicken tenders and fries. The homemade gravy, it was dope. What's up, player? Yes, sir. But yeah, man, that was a dope stream. I love that stream, bro. That's what I'm talking about. And I didn't get in trouble for no copyright. So let's pray. Knock on wood. I just got to be careful what I play. There's certain things that I can play, like say if they're interesting enough and it comes from a news place, like you would think, oh, well, look, it's freaking public information. Um, I shouldn't be able to get copyrighted and shit. But it's like, dude, you just got to be careful what the hell you play. And I'm just not gonna let that happen again. So I gotta really like a lot of artists that are on here. Y'all want me to play y'all stuff. Y'all gotta make sure y'all own the beat. Y'all gotta make sure y'all own that beat, man. And that's what it is. That's why like literally I make my own beats now. I don't bother with none of the YouTube stuff. The YouTube stuff, it's cool. It's dope. It gives you inspiration when you hear a beat and you're just getting it, and it's just like uh there's no bullshit like that, you know. But yeah, man. I wanted to cover some more YSL Woody. I don't know what y'all are gonna be into today. But yeah, man, let's talk about it. Oh, I sent Sand the link. Hopefully, I got Sand. He's gonna come on here. Sand's been breaking a lot of ground, making a lot of noise. King Sand, if y'all don't know him by now, get familiar. He's from San Antonio, Texas. Let's see. What's going on? What is going on? Seth Rollins is back. Oh my God. I know y'all don't want to talk about no wrestling. No wrestling. Lil Woody. Wait. Lil Woody taught he had what? I didn't know that. That's some new information. Damn, we're breaking news over here, buddy. Lil Durk and FYG. Oh yeah, FYB J Main and Lil Durk squashed their beef. Nobody want to see about no rep. Oh, okay. I gotta check this. Supercharged. Flacco always got the news, man. Flacco is on it, man. Poetic Flacco works at No Jumper.
Worse because they don't know how to take their downfall in grace. You have to take the fall off
Hey,
with the
for real,
quote.
appreciate
And
y'all.
Lil Fizz has had absolutely no decorum on his way
Appreciate
down.
that, bro. I
But
appreciate
even
that,
this
Roro.
may be a new low for this desperate, washed-up R&B singer, Lil Fizz. Now, Lil Fizz has resorted to faking fights on podcasts to get in some headlines. So Lil Fizz and his
Everybody
co-host and his
putting them
director
diamonds in their
went to
mouth,
a
like literally a
podcast to
diamond on their
promote a new
tooth.
movie they got coming
I just
out.
in a glue one. I'm gonna glue me a
And
cubic
just tell me,
zirconia.
Sky, I want you to first introduce the film, Ron Nixon. Tell us about the film. Tell us how you made it, why you made it, the vision, the inspiration
Dang,
for
he's
it.
getting old,
and then
fam.
tell us about, the actors that are in it, all of that.
Oh man, you want me to say everything? Okay, I won't give too much out. Just
Yeah.
know it's coming out June 19th. So the movie's about a little boy named Emperor. He's was Nixon, and
Man,
he
he's
has a bad
faking
heart.
fights
Gets rushed
for
to the
clout.
hospital, and the parents got to figure out how to save him. And the mom works at a strip club, so there's no insurance to cover the surgery. So what she does is rob the strip club to pay for it.
See,
And
if I got
everything
a
turns bad.
podcast
She,
with all them
ends
people,
up robbing
man,
the money from the character Slice.
I want
takes his
everybody to have a
money.
mic.
He ends up finding out that she took it. So what he does is he ends up taking the boy Nixon, holding him hostage.
I haven't watched it yet, man, but that script just screams Tubi. Now, the conversation went on about the movie, said a couple other things that we don't care about at all. But something interesting, though, spiked my curiosity. While talking about how they raised money for the movie, he was telling this story about how he stood outside with
What's
like
good,
a help
Bucky?
sign out, just trying to raise money to start production on the movie. And he would throw Lil Fizz under the bus and claim he asked Lil Fizz to stand outside with him, but Lil Fizz wouldn't do it. But then he would praise the other co-host who apparently stood outside with him to raise money. Now, I think he intentionally was pitting them together because that fell into the storyline and the fake script they had already written out for this interview.
The standout is y'all. You know what I'm saying? As far
Clout.
as like
Do anything for
I don't know
clout.
if you know B more what like before we even had the money to shoot the movie, what happened was we had to raise the money, and that was the hardest like mission, was to get the money to shoot the movie. And we did so many
movie
things.
that no
Like,
one
of
ain't
the
probably
biggest things was
anybody
to go
gonna
stand
watch.
out on a corner of the street and
Just
do
being
a
real.
GoFundMe and try to get awareness. And we held a sign in front of Netflix. I think I called Fizz and he didn't want to come. So
Like, you got me fucked up. I ain't standing outside.
You want to try to
on no
support the
sign.
movement, bro?
he didn't want to
Yo,
stand
yo,
outside.
yo.
So
I got both
I
mics
called
working.
Jordan and told him the idea, and this nigga is a
Appreciate
trooper,
you,
so
Brady.
he came
Yeah.
outside and we stood out there in front of Netflix. Literally,
Y'all remember Lil
It
Fizz?
was raining during Christmas, and we on Sunset in front of Netflix.
This is obviously the director, but what Flacco was breaking down, if y'all don't know, Flacco was saying that the washed up singer, Lil Fizz, was literally on this podcast just to start like some clout or start some moves, just to make some plays, just to bring some attention to their video. But he's saying that it's scripted, that it's fake. But let's get to the juicy part, bro. Like
on the
we
exit of the
don't really
freeway,
care what they
holding
have
the
to
sign,
say.
doing a GoFundMe.
We
for
wanna
the
see the
movie Run Nixon.
That's
bullshit.
some real slide.
Their integrity or paying their bills and feeding.
And he called he just
which
told
I
the
was
story.
right there.
I think a lot of people
Casting
care
calls.
about this film because, the name of
nigga told me
B2K.
like. So that's why the whole Drake thing came. But that's the first time I heard about Fizz on the project. Like, okay, like Fizz.
I
So
never
I said, cool.
Oh.
But my name Jordan Lee Brown. Now you know it, right? Check this out. That's what he mad
This Jordan
about.
character,
That's what
I
he
don't
mad
know.
about. He thought we was gonna show us to the movie. We was gonna do some bum.
That is freaking cringe, bro. I don't even want to look at it.
Niggas thought like
Bum,
I'm
bum,
Fizz
bum
in the
is crazy.
movie and everybody gonna come. And then
If
like,
someone really got a problem with me, I'm gonna tell them right then
You
and
said,
there.
What you really feel, bro?
Well, no nigga like you.
B2K?
What's up, bro?
You know cameras just
We
right.
right here, my
You would
nigga.
never say that shit.
Do we need to
We right here, my nigga. Nah, niggas is really pressing. Like, what's up, bro? We right here, my
And nigga
nigga.
like you would
Hold
never
on,
talk to
y'all.
me.
Right
Wait.
here, my nigga. I ain't got no
Oh
issue.
man,
I
it
can't
literally
even
gives me
raise
the
my voice.
chills.
This
It's
is
so
really
cringe.
sad, yo. This is what have become of our legends, yo. Yo, I feel like the music industry, bro, hip hop, R&B, bro, like we need to do a better job, bro, at making sure these legends don't have to choose between cloud chase.
Wait a minute though, Flacco. Let's not forget. I like to have my receipts. I think Flacco was involved in the same thing though.
Y'all think y'all slick.
Okay, so what
No.
what happened?
You both of y'all.
We been chilling, cuz.
Bring him up. They come diss my neighborhood.
It's Adam's platform, right? And the show itself.
Hey, listen. Hold on, don't.
What the?
If Wack really wanted to get at Flacco, he would have got at him, literally. So come on, Flacco, let's not start getting into that because people do this stuff for clout every day. Wack confronts Snoopy Badass about snitching. What? Dude, where have I been? Okay, look, Law and Crime, they never take my stuff down. They like when I review their stuff, so I'm going to do that.
Is your warranty expired or about
I'm going to do that.
to? Get additional cover.
Back to Law and Crime, we're switching gears to Atlanta, Georgia, where the prosecution's case continues against Jeffrey Williams, also known as Young Thug. The rapper, along with 5 co-defendants, are charged with a slew of gang-related crimes connected to the alleged street gang YSL, short for Young Slime Life. Those crimes range from drug distribution and firearm possession to armed robbery and murder. On the other side, the defense says YSL is actually just a record label called Young Stoner Life, with themes surrounding tough life circumstances. Last week was full of drama, so before we bring you the latest recaps from court, let's play some catch-up. Young Thug's attorney, Brian Steele, was held in contempt by Judge Glanville exactly a week ago.
Hell yeah, we can, bro.
But the Georgia Supreme Court stepped in and granted Steele an emergency bond so he could avoid jail time as the appeal pens before the appellate court. This all stemmed from Steele confronting the judge about an ex parte holding up alleged gang signs, wearing at testimony.
Did Thug's sister ever text you regarding you going to the police about Nut's murder?
I texted her and told her that I was going to kill Thug when I get a chance. That's what you're talking about?
Oh,
no,
what?
But why did you text her that you were going to kill Thug when you get a chance?
What's up, Devil?
Because I let a lot of people get in my ear.
And what did they get in your ear about? It's effect on the listener, Your Honor.
Hey, bro, he's straight snitching.
What did they get in your ear about?
A whole lot of stuff. People coming to me every 5 minutes with something about not just Thug. It was just a lot of people, but mainly most people was coming to me about Thug.
What about Thug?
Man, they just kept coming to me like, he ain't right.
This is that dude 4 years ago. Low cost. In 2020, this is that same dude. My mom told me to change my name. Yeah, it's pretty, and it's better. It's better than taste. I mean, I don't know. I didn't judge you for Devil.
Oh no. Yeah.
What's one of the biggest lessons you learned while in prison?
This is that same dude that's acting stupid. It's that same dude.
You feel what I'm saying? That's probably about the biggest thing I learned. Yeah.
I bet you he's sick because he got to take the stand.
What was the first thing you did when you got released from prison?
Saw my kids, you know what I mean? Okay. This is the only thing that was more important to me.
How about God? Hey.
How many kids you got?
2 little girls.
2 little girls.
Well, not necessarily. You know, Devil's really not necessarily a bad name. How old were they when you first went in? It's just like
one on one, and the other was a week before she about to turn 1.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So are your legal troubles behind you now, or are you on probation?
Yeah, I'm on 3 years supervised release, and I got like a couple months left for state probation.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, little do you know that they coming for your ass. You didn't know that, huh?
The music. That's why I tried. You know what I mean? Anything else, I'd be 2 feet in the street. So music, I see it as a way out.
And you started recording while you were in prison, or started writing?
I started.
I heard that. Man, I can't play that. Charleston White exposes industry. King Von. I'm definitely not playing no damn Sean Cotton because that boy, freaking copyright king right there. Forget Say Cheese. I don't care how big they are. No Jumper's way better. And I did say that. I don't care. Oh,
Jury, good morning.
Here we go.
We've had some business we need to take up, so appreciate you being patient with us with the delay. Mr. Copeland, good morning, sir. Good morning. All right, sir, you still under oath.
This is what I wanted to get into, y'all.
18 when the interview.
This is why it's so Woody. I show Speedy. What's up? I show Speedy.
Or we'll start at 2:58.
But this is why it's so Woody, the one that was all down with Thug and all gangster and all this shit, and now he's snitching and he's in the courtroom right now. On the stand.
Sure.
I don't know why it sounds like that. It sounds like crap.
Madam, you're playing two, just for the record, you're playing one.
What we start at 2:58.
That's why we gonna sit down and you gonna tell me what's going on between you and him, and then we'll go from there. Okay? What if I have to ask the date? What you mean? When I tell him, okay.
They like forced him to snitch, dude. Like, but he has immunity, so whatever he did, like even if he did kill somebody or whatever, he can't get charged for it because he has immunity.
They need to leave you the fuck alone. Yes or no? Yes. Okay.
That detective was not professional at all. Did you hear what the hell he said?
Today's date is January 10th, 2015. Time is approximately 0300 hours at 3 o'clock a.m. I'm here with Mr. Kenneth Copeland. Yes.
Hey, shout out Popeyes. Hell yeah, I like that dirty rice with the biscuits.
25th, 1991.
Wifey made me some homemade chicken tenders, fries. It was good.
Xavier.
Man, this is boring. Come on, get into the good stuff. Man, where's the good stuff at? Get into the good stuff, man. What's going on?
Okay. That you're the right to remain silent, and you do not have to make any statement at all. The any statement.
Every day, it could be different niggas every day. It could be different niggas every 10 times a day.
Damn.
What gang got you? Put at your phone. There's a phone right there? No.
I've never let anybody hurt my family.
So what gang is after you?
Blood gang.
Oh.
That's a big broad gang.
I'm not scared no more. Not.
I ain't scared no more. Hey, he's probably got tired of it. He's like, man, I'm a grown ass man. I ain't gonna be doing these little boy games anymore. I'm gonna snitch on all y'all.
There's nowhere I can run to. It's nothing, man. There's nothing to stop it, man. All thing to stop it is these police do their job, find out who killed that man. And whatever, man. And show these niggas it ain't me. It gets someone off of it. Crazy, man.
So the wife can just leave whenever she wants? Like, is that why? I've never seen that before where they had a couple in the interrogation room, like together. That's crazy, bro. They really were after Thug. Like,
I thought they started finding out what's going on.
And just pick right back up. For somebody you know that you won't sit here and tell me who it is. But it's okay. It's okay.
It's not that, man. It's just the consequence behind, man.
Well,
the streets are worse. The streets are worse, man. It's worse. You got.
Well, you saw the car when it hit the tree. I mean, you saw the car when it hit the house.
Yeah. I watched it jump out.
And you watched him shoot at you again. How many was in the car?
Billy
3
Nutsack.
people in the car.
Okay.
And you knew one of them.
San Antonio, Texas. Yes, sir. That's where we streaming live from. We're watching that YSL Woody interrogation.
Now, out of all the ones, I mean, you might know the other one. But I know you know one
This
of them.
is 2015. Dude.
The face tells
And
the
to
story,
say I
somebody
used to
being close.
listen to this guy, bro, like I thought he was a rapper. Like he's not. He's a snitch.
He ain't dead. Truth fair, man. I want to say it was that person because I'm not 100% sure.
He said it, yeah.
One person that knew where the house was. I don't want to get the wrong person locked up.
You're not going to get the wrong person locked up. We already know that person, whoever it is, they heard an injury. So regardless of the situation, it's going to come to rap. I just want you to be able to sleep at night. Now, all the other stuff that we got going on, and you're probably not going to sleep because of the situation that's going on.
A lot of stuff scratches me out, man. And the main thing that scratches me out, man, I have no help.
What help do you need?
You know, I had canine talk off the gate, right?
Mm-hmm.
Somehow word hit the street. Now, I told the gate a lot of stuff, but they didn't get out. But just this time, they hit the streets.
2015 when you.
Now,
2015 when you were born. What the heck?
Shit not gonna work. Shit right here be a damn snitch. So I'm gonna keep going.
You would have told the first thing. So you still want to act like you did?
I didn't. They want me to say I did.
You should have just said no. I thought you.
You want me to do the Arnold impression? Hell yeah, bro. This is Arnold. This is Arnold. Look at me, Arnold. This is the governor of California. I'm Arnold. We're watching the YSL Woody. He's a fucking snitch. He's a bitch. He snitched on Young Thug. Why'd he do that? Why? You welcome Texas flavor, bro. You always show love. Thank you, bro.
They could have ran up the club.
What, babe?
The club would have somebody come get them. It ain't too many niggas after me.
This is Arnold. And this is Arnold.
It's that cool. It's taking them.
Me and Jerry, I seen
So,
your sister.
Hank, that's not my sister.
I'm not free here. She on the phone with him today.
That ain't my sister.
She said
I blocked all my shit.
Don't y'all know that this shit is being recorded?
Let me see tape for the kids in the shooting. Then she go telling everybody outside her house. But the whole time, she got killed them out there and taking them. She didn't know tape put them up and killed them waiting on tape to pull up. When tape pull up,
Sometimes, man, it's like you can't even. You gotta just like not even do it, nothing else, because that's just fucking crazy, bro.
Well, you know what?
Chicken butt.
We got some things we gotta deal with on the other end too. Now you know you convicted fella.
I don't know why this guy talks so damn slow. Get to the damn point.
We're gonna let your probation now. Who's your probation officer?
Officer Brown.
You gonna call Officer Brown in the morning?
Yeah.
So it
Didn't have nobody house getting shot up. They had nothing to do with none of it.
So basically, Young Thug washed his hands of you.
Yeah. Because I can't talk to the judge. And then folks in the street saying, snitch, I'm a snitch, I'm a snitch. Nobody don't want to hang around. I call them opponents, they don't want to hang around. Like, what the hell, where the hell all these come from? What the hell is going on?
So basically, Young Thug done washed his hands of you. And Birdman. And now...
I seen him in the club. I gave him that. He gave me that. And I was talking to him. That nigga wouldn't even talk back to me. He's just like, yo. Shit. You was like, what the hell you been at? You feel me? But what he did do...
Hey, so he knew.
Like, everything, all is okay. But
He knew that he was snitching on him, but he still was messing with him.
And then now, you being accused of shooting somebody or having somebody shot that you have nothing to do with.
He did it, bro. He's the one who killed Nut. That guy Nut, YFN Lucci's manager, he killed him. This guy right here, and he took a
I'm the reason.
English, Spanish, English, Spanish.
So folks going around saying I'm trying to mess up his career. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, but you really weren't that good rapping, bro. Like Young Thug was like so influential. You came
for what you had.
I know for
because you came from where they couldn't get to.
I know this kid, this him. But I'm 100% sure. It's just crazy. If I ain't shoot back, we could have got killed.
You probably got the life. You should have told him. That lady told you.
Boy, oh boy. So
whoa, who the hell is this?
Force this nigga Wood.
What the hell? Definitely not gonna play your shit. You gonna have my shit taken down. Oh man, and I would play this academics one, but I don't know. Boys, Chirac Street Legend. 1090 Jake's best friend gets exposed for snitching. Did y'all hear about that? And shout out Point and Shoot, man. Just because Point and Shoot be
in the Microsoft advertisement
going after
All right, so
no
this
jumper
video
doesn't mean
is
you don't have
going
good
to be
content.
extremely important. So 1090 Jake's best friend, King Brizzy from Fort Myers, Florida, has recently been declared a snitch after his
Fort
paperwork
Myers,
surfaced online.
Florida.
And this came as a surprise to a lot of people since 1090 Jake's supposed to be this like rat slayer of the internet. He exposes anyone
But
who's
he's
even
covering for his
slightly notable
boy.
for snitching. And so his best friend, King Brizzy, is now a known rat scoundrel.
But what's wrong with that? I know that's just how it is, though. Like, if you're doing something, if you exposing somebody, and then your loved one turns out to be like just like that, you're gonna try to fucking hold off from that shit for as long as you can, because why? You fuck with that person. I don't see what's wrong with that, but I don't know. Let's watch this content because I like his
But
content.
we haven't seen a video from 1090 Jake about it, further exposing him. But it does appear
That's his
that
boy.
1090 Jake and King Brizzy have unfollowed each other on socials, and it looks like 1090 Jake just posted on his story that he's working on a big case, and it looks like it's going to be about King Brizzy. So Jake obviously has no choice but to make the video, otherwise he's not going to be standing on business. And so he, it looks like, has turned on King Brizzy, which is really devastating for him because he idolizes King Brizzy. He worships him. He wants to be King Brizzy. And I'm going to show you evidence of that. And this is all alleged. This is all just my opinion. But I want to show you guys some very interesting clips that I think tell a story. And it's about 1090 Jake stealing stories from other people and this King Brizzy guy doing the same thing, or maybe 1090 Jake stealing from King Brizzy. I don't know. But these clips were very concerning to me, and I just wanted to show you guys exactly what I'm talking about, starting with the first clip. So for this first clip, I want to show you 1090 Jake explaining that he knew who King Brizzy was in prison. He knew where he was located. He knew all about him. He was a huge fan of his while they were locked up.
I didn't know you inside of prison. I just knew of you. But there was a time when we were in confinement together at Lancaster. I was upstairs. I believe you were on the bottom tier. And you were getting on the door rapping and singing. And that was the first time I heard your music.
Wow, so 1090 Jake knew all about King Brizzy. He knew his location, he knew his whereabouts, he knew his name, he knew his cell. What the fuck kind of weird obsession did 1090 Jake have with this guy is what
Hell
I'm
yeah,
wondering.
she did.
He's like, that was the first time that I heard your music and it really changed me. It made me feel some type of way about inside my body. My dick started getting hard.
Huh?
And so this is really fucking weird, homoerotic. And so they're talking about this song that King Brizzy made up, and it's just the shittiest fucking song. It's so cringe, but not to 1090 Jake. 1090 Jake is glazing over this song. He loves this song. This is his favorite song ever. And I'd like to play you a little bit of this. Now, this is very cringe. Okay, cringe warning here.
Silent, sweet one. All you niggas know I catch you slipping, I'm creeping, reaping what you sow. I am a demon. You know that I am a demon. Remember the nights roaming around but being cautious, cause I'm
he's pretty good.
Deal with in the coffin is written in blood. It's the conspiracy of silence.
All right, so that song fucking sucks. He's singing in this weird like scante singing voice. I mean, this was really terrible. And Jake's acting like this was fucking amazing. His voice was amazing. I am a demon. I mean, what a fucking joke, right? And look at it. Who is this guy? Who's this guy standing behind him like he's in charge of it? He's the boss. He looks like he's getting ready to do some fucking. And so that was the song. And this was...
Point and Shoot is on fire, bro.
It shows how stupid the whole story truly is. Now, this is going to get crazy. This next part is this where it gets good. 1090 Jake is about to go into the cutting stories. When I was locked up, I got cut in my face. I got cut head to head. Everyone that hit me got hit. And I was he's the great white blood. He was getting cut.
The great white blood.
And that was what was always fascinating to me about Jake's stories is that everyone was always getting cut and slashed superficially. No one ever got stabbed, it seemed like. No one ever had to get, flown out to a trauma center to get exploratory surgery for getting shanked 12 times in the shower. Everyone's just sneaking up on each other and gently cutting them. So they're not trying to like delete anyone, if you know what I mean. They're trying to just inconvenience them with minor cuts. So this next clip is going to be 1090 Jake asking a bizarre question, by the way. He says, when was your first time cutting somebody? And wait until you hear the idiotic lie story that comes out of this guy's mouth. This King Brizzy tells the stupidest story. Listen to this.
Your first time cutting somebody. For me, we watch TV, movies, this and that, video games, it's guns, guns, guns. But now in this new element is razors, knives. How was the experience for you?
It was
So there was never any knives in movies. It was all guns, 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 no knives. Like, what the fuck is he talking about? I'm surprised he hasn't seen American Me. He's so obsessed with this prison shit.
How was the experience for you?
It was
you were nervous and shit?
Arrest. Yeah.
Okay, what is so funny? What is it?
Why is he laughing?
And shit? There's nothing funny about this. You know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of someone who's talking to a girl.
What?
This reminds me of like this sort of, there's nothing funny. He's like almost flirting with the guy. He's like, what was your first time? Like, were you nervous? I mean, what is that? I mean, that is 100% flirting. This is like that sounds like what P. Nice sounds
I'm sorry,
like.
my wife is weird.
So listen to this story that King Brizzy gives about how he cut someone in prison. This is really stupid.
My first one was, that shit was so crazy because I had to creep up on dude while he sleep, grab his face, and yank down.
Oh, you got him while he was sleeping?
I caught him while he was sleeping.
Open bay dorm?
Yeah, open bay dorm. At that time, we were going through it with the cutthroat.
So he snuck up on another guy while he was asleep and grabbed him by the face and then cut him in the face. That doesn't make any sense. Why are you grabbing him by the face to get him to hold still? He's asleep.
What?
So this is a made-up story. This sounded good in his head. He's like, yeah, I'll act like I grabbed him by the face and then I cut him. That doesn't make any sense. It like when you're that stupid and you think of something like that to reenact, you're bound to get into trouble.
I mean, so that's how that shit went. But
Trevor
that shit was
Baker
crazy.
was
the
good,
first
slime.
After that, though, I broke in.
Yeah, you were good after that.
After that, I broke in. I was
so
straight.
you didn't get caught for that first one?
Nah. I ain't get caught for a lot.
Yeah, I know.
Like what I said, though, the first cut. That was crazy. But I was straight after that. What do you mean you were straight after that? I don't understand. Can you explain why the first cut was so crazy? Was that your first time doing violence? So now that we're talking about cuts, I want you guys to listen to this clip about King Brizzy talking about getting slashed in the face. Now, we all know that 1090 Jake famously got slashed in the face when he was walking to the chow hall. Now, I want you to listen to King Brizzy's story about getting slashed in the face. And listen to how strikingly similar the two stories are. Listen to this. It's almost like Jake stole this story and told it as his own.
So where'd you get cut at?
I got cut at something going to the chow hall. I got a cut right here.
And how did that play out?
Police question.
I mean, he cut me, but I beat the shit out of him.
Yeah.
Tell you that, but I beat the shit out of him.
When you got cut, did you feel it?
Nah, not immediately. I felt it after, like.
Yeah, I didn't feel it either.
Yeah, your adrenaline
so the
go to.
question that I have here is Jake stealing King Brizzy's story, or are they both stealing someone else's story? Because these guys both seem like they're full of shit.
When you got cut, did you feel it?
Nah.
The face, I didn't feel pain, nothing. It was just like this.
Then going to the chow hall, I got a cut right here.
You know what I mean? So I walked in the chow hall, start going down the stairs, boom, I get hit.
With a person that I ain't even know was pretty much a big dog in their own little group.
The head homie comes over, he comes to my cell. Come to find out who I'm speaking with is from Tampa.
And who was the gang that they were tied flags with?
The Sureños, 13s.
And you didn't like them?
Oh, we tied flags. No, the fuck we not. Why the fuck are we tied flags?
So as you can see, at this point, there is no shortage of similarities between these two and their stories, and it's deeply concerning. And that brings me to my next point, which is that I believe that the cut that Jake has on the side of his face in this photograph is self-inflicted. What? I believe that Jake put this cut on the side of his face purely to get his picture taken with a cool-looking cut on his face. This is a very cinematic cut. So it's very suspicious to me. He says that he was cut from behind. I would expect a more horizontal, a more disorganized cut. This is a very, like I said, very cinematic cut.
Hey, he got the point.
Really cool, and he's very proud of the photo, obviously. And he knew that every compound you go to, every new prison you go to, you get a new picture taken. So what he did was, in my opinion, was right before he got transferred, he slashed his own face, and then he fucking went to the new place, got a new photograph so that he could have a dope-ass wristband. Does that make sense? So I want to play you Jake explaining that he knows the whole deal. Listen to this.
And that's how I have the picture of me with the fresh 3-day cut on my face, because every new compound you hit, they take a picture. So I use that picture when I started my channel. It's the only picture that exists of me at 19 years old.
Wow.
And you can see the 7-inch cut, they measured it.
And so I'm just highly suspicious of this cut. Like if he got cut like from directly in front of him and the person like just raked it down with the blade, then yeah, sure, it could go vertical. But if you're behind someone, how do you'd really have to reach around there. That's really incredible. Or maybe it's all just bullshit. So I want to play you a little bit more of King Brizzy telling crazy lie stories that just don't add up. Listen to this fucking story.
You got to think I'm drenched down. Complete blood.
Yeah.
So when it drenched down, I run upstairs. I go grab my lock. Now I got my lock in my finger. So they trying to rush me into the room because I ain't gonna lie, I was going with a bang.
Yeah.
So now when they come into the room though, they see the police coming in. So when the police coming in, they run downstairs, but I'm chasing them now. So when I go down there, the police trying to like, Rivera, stop, get on the ground.
It seems like there's some
I ain't
validity
getting on
in
no
what-
ground. You
what
gotta
you
spray
was
me,
saying.
you
I
gotta
don't
tackle
think-
me,
I
you
don't
gotta
think
do all
these
that
stories
fly
add
shit.
up.
Yeah.
So I end up just rocking out. I end up.
Wow, so he's like the most savage, most ruthless, and most vicious champion. He's fighting everyone. He's fighting the cops.
Sounds like a
He
wrestling
refuses to
story.
get down. He's just a major hero. And it just sounds like total like nonsense. And Jake's just like, yeah, that sounds pretty good. Yeah. To me, it just sounds like bullshit. You know what I mean? Like these types of stories. And now that King Brizzy allegedly, according to this paperwork, is a notarized snitch at this point, we can't believe a word that he says. And the fact that Jake vouched for him so much and was such close friends with him, I mean, how could you not pick up the vibes? You know what I mean? Like, it's just such a bad look for 1090 Jake to have vouched for him so heavily and, like, to me, in my opinion, base his life on his. I mean, that's insane. So I cannot wait to see this upcoming video from 1090 Jake exposing his good friend and idol and the person he bases his life on, in my opinion. and it's going to be a very good episode. So I hope everyone tunes in for that. And so we're left with the question of, will King
I didn't
Brizzy
like 1090's
retaliate
background in
against
that
1090
studio.
Jake and expose 1090 Jake's lie stories that he had in prison? Remember, they were in prison at the same time, in the same prison during the same time. And so King Brizzy probably has dirt on 1090 Jake that we don't know about, that he may expose. So I'm very interested to see if King Brizzy will strike back. Until then, we'll see you next time. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you on the next video.
The YouTube
Raw
Music
money.
app
Hey,
can sense
for
what
real
you
though.
like.
Idol
The
is
moment
crazy.
you open the app. Try 1 month free.
That hit different.
Disclaimer, the purpose of this video is an educational documentary.
Nope. Hell nah. That sounds like copywritten all over it. Even though I support Trapper Ross, he's just too big right now. I can't afford to play none of his stuff. Hey, shout out to Braden, man. Appreciate those comments, bro. I barely saw that right now. I got a brand new video on the way. Man, I should just upload it right now. I wonder if I can upload while I'm on stream. Hi, Daisy. Hi, Ozzy. What you doing, Daisy? What you doing, Ozzy? Are you okay? Here it is. No, Daisy, go sit down on the floor, baby. Nope, move, Daisy. Daisy want to get into the action, man. Daisy's like, come on, please. I want to see my people. She wants to make rap music too. Hopefully, San sees the link and clicks it. He said he wanted to stream. Hopefully, he clicks it. I don't know. What are we gonna name this song? I don't know what to name this song. Y'all just told me out names. Ew. What the hell? Daisy. Daisy's the little golden one. You're not homeless looking. I don't know what to name this video. No, she's not free. She is not free. We're just gonna name this No Name. No Name. No Name song. I don't know. I really ran out of freaking names to name them now. Yeah. Okay. Streaming in the night. I should start a band, right? Like of all we'll be like we'll sing like gospel songs and like no, I really shouldn't. Oh, I heard myself. You see, I sounded like Elmo. All right, so my new song is gonna be called No Name Song video. Until y'all come up with a name for me. So y'all can hear it and y'all come up with a name and then we'll name it that. But for right now, it's just gonna be No Name Song video. I know that's kind of weird, but let's just see. And what do y'all think it should be called? What? Frito Pete? Frito Feet? Gross. Gross. Do not call my son that. You just sound like a fart. Have you ever heard y'all's significant other fart? Because Kate's farts sound like fucking like angel whispers. Fart. I don't know why it took so long. Damn, this shit takes forever, dude. Maybe I shouldn't be showing all my information. Just kidding. Yeah, but for real though, I am literally just gonna name this song. No name song video. Y'all come up with the name. Okay? All right. Mine sound like I step on a trumpet, or it sounds like air through a trumpet. Hurt. Like I just like the ones that you can like taper off and like just stop them. You know, when you got to stop mid fart, like when someone walks in, then you resume it whenever they walk out of the room. So it's just like a hold on real quick and then. Wow, YouTube, you can auto generate thumbnails now. I didn't know that. I didn't know you can do that. Wow, and the one that it picks of me, it looks like I'm freaking it looks like I'm about to hitchhike. Where? Yes, hop on. What's up, San? Come in, bro. The water's hot. Whenever you're ready. But you got the link, famo. We're going to probably do another 5-hour stream tonight. I don't know. It's a Monday night. I ain't got a job. This is my job. All right, I just posted it. Let's check it out. I didn't make you stay home from work. Huh?
Bitch, you know that I be taking hundreds, I be doing this till I die. I ain't worried what them fools wearing, I'm just worried about me being fly. Break down the wood, it's understood, now we all about to get high. I'm feeling imperial, give me some cereal, pull me up on, I go to the sky. I ain't never been a hater, nah boy, you got me wrong, I ain't never been one in life. If you doing a set with me, stand to the left of me, cause you know Dex is always right. Always from Texas, so that's right, nah that boy don't believe no hype. So why you gon' fuck with him, girl, don't you know that he got a wife? That shit will beat y'all dog ass with no gun on no knife. And you ain't got much to do, Dex, so
I don't know what to
you
name
must
this.
do right. Suicidals
Like
on the snot
7
nose, I
man,
keep
cuz.
burning through this trash. They looking like
Two.
combos, but man, they not chose,
Nah, I
man,
was
you
out of
know
it. She was
that
out
you
of it.
stag. Man, them boys stand still, they always in one place. See, you been on live for this long and only got 2 plays. She remind me about my ways,
Shout out Verse
and
the
how
Rapper,
I
man.
was back
Shout this
then.
whole-
But how I am right now, don't just tell you how I land. On the bullseye, we be hitting targets. Hit the middle of it, you know departed. Daily departed, they breaking the.
All righty. All right. Well, I don't know. I don't really care about listening to that song because they're just throwaways. I just put it out there. Like, if it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. They're there if you want to. If y'all want to listen to them, whatever, they're there. What was I going to say? Oh yeah, I wanted to see what's going on. So what's going on in the world of this freaking stupid culture that we love so much? Wait, this broke, washed up podcaster. Whoa, I want to see about this.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stay tuned as we attempt to commune with the devil.
Oh,
Taxstone is back for his annual hating session. Now, today was a sad day for a lot of podcast fans.
Damn, that's the guy who started all this shit. Taxstone
is really gut wrenching, right? This was a dude who was once
Shout out
considered
Troy
the
Ave,
best
though.
podcast in the world about 8 years ago, or somebody who was the best podcast in the quote unquote streets, and to see how far he has fallen and how he just can't let it go. It's just sad in general. I have other videos on Taxstone that you can watch to see the full downfall, but the quick cliff note is Taxstone was once a rising podcaster, and now he's serving 35 years in jail for essentially being a hater.
At the end, after the legal arguments were done, after it was determined that there would be consecutive sentences, after Judge Klott said that he wanted them to be consecutive to show the 4 victims additional time upstate, Daryl Campbell spoke, and he said it was all Troy Ave's fault, that Troy Ave attacks anyone that attacks his music, that he's a jokester, that he only took a gun into the club in Irving Plaza to protect himself, that he always has felt that he would be attacked, therefore he had to have a gun. There was reference made to the federal case, which is pending before Judge Schofield. It's a felon in possession case. He did plead to that, and the prosecution said he only pled to that because of the potential larger exposure in federal court for not pleading out. We're going to follow that as well.
It's a sad case. I mean, he lost his. He's spending the next 30 years in prison, 35 years in prison.
Damn,
so
35
his life
years
is damn near lost. And then Banger, which was the
Taxstone went from being one of the leaders in a thriving new industry to spending 35 years in jail, all because he was a hater, all because he didn't know how to leave people alone, all because he chose to harass people and chose to be a bully instead of just leaving people alone. You see, Taxstone antagonized and instigated drama and beef with Troy Ave. Taxstone decided to go.
No shit. Academics is live right now.
In this picture, this motherfucker Drake looked like Kenny Chesney. Right? This nigga looked like a country superstar.
Heard that?
It's like Drake just looks different.
Bro. Oh my God, I just saw Into the Future right now. Bro, Drake's gonna do country music, bro. Drake is gonna freaking do country music, bro. Just what, bro. Now I'm gonna have to find another thing to do. Shit.
And I think he's trolling a little bit and also trying to show that he's unbothered, but come the fuck on, bro.
Bro.
Somebody said Cowboy Drizzy. I don't want that to be a thing. I don't want Cowboy Drizzy to be a thing. I'm good off of that.
But you know that, come on, don't do this.
Somebody said, no, he don't give a fuck about you or anyone. You know the funny thing about that?
Bro, this is crazy, bro. I've been telling people bro, I'm going to stop. I just need to stop talking about shit, really.
I think Drake cares. I haven't asked him that, but I think he does care. Like, why would he care? I feel like he's in an unprecedented time where people are joking about, like, you know, things about him that ain't true, and they're questioning his blackness, and they're questioning the very essence of who he is as a man. And I think definitely it's a time that he probably does care. He probably gets frustrated and shit like that. Yeah, I said Aubrey Wallen. Yeah, I think he's trying to get into the country audience. Now, I don't think he's trying to get into that at all. I think what Drake is doing, I think he's cooked up music. I think he's laying low. He's waiting until the moment passed.
If Drake starts doing country music, bro, I am gonna freaking delete myself.
Information. I think he wants a clear path to drop music, and he's just kind of laying low. You know what I mean? He's still trying to pop out, but he's not popping out like how he normally is. He's just popping out to say, hey, I'm living my life. And that's it.
I agree.
Yeah.
Agreed. I don't even know what Aki's been talking about, though. Let me see.
Okay. We good to go. So,
why
chat,
does he even have that shit on his freaking on his screen, bro?
Today's Kendrick's 37th birthday. So, you know, we kind of have some Kendrick-esque topics going. You know, we got to wish happy birthday to the guy. You know, one of the top rappers in the world, and obviously we appreciate his contribution to music.
Dang, he's old, bro. I didn't know he was that old.
What you think? I know y'all be like, yo, man, you a Drake fan? You don't give a fuck. In reality,
yeah, welcome,
Kendrick
Raw
and
Money.
Drake contributed to a really exciting last couple months of hip hop, and trust me, I appreciate it 100%. Okay, a couple things to kind of discuss. Ice Spice, man. You know, we talked about yesterday. She dropped a new snippet today. She's looked like she's running off with Nicki Minaj's flow, right? Obviously they're not cool. I'm wondering when Nicki's gonna start shading her. You know that's gonna come. Nicki's gonna start sneak dissing when Nicki's off that. You know what I mean?
What?
Not pretty cool. You want me to send it to you?
Yeah, I'm gonna look it up. What's it called?
It's CEO Media.
CEO
It came out 3 months ago.
Media.
Yeah, Young Dolph footage finally leaked. That's a long name. They should put that in the description. Do you see it?
Okay.
Khakis. That's what you sounded like.
What's it?
Young Dolph footage finally leaked.
Young Dolph footage.
You spell it wrong. Finally.
Yeah, right here.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see what
Welcome back to the channel. If you guys are young Dolph fans, go ahead and comment the Dolph emoji right now. Let me know where y'all from, and let me know what do you think about Young Dolph, Yo Gotti, and everybody involved in this entire case. RIP to Young Dolph. Let's go. The Young Dolph footage was already seen by the people who work at the cookie shop. How did they know that Raven said her...
Hold on, I don't really know this. See how many subscribers it got. Yeah, I don't know.
Dad was in the store and he was picking up Dolph saying, stay with me, stay with me. They had to have reviewed the footage before the whole MPD could even come to the scene, get a hold of the footage. They shouldn't even let somebody like that be able to get the footage of a person who they actually have some sort of beef against. Like, how is it that they actually make the footage available to be for sale? Because, you know, a lot of times on somebody's head, $500,000.
I don't know.
Factor provides balanced eating made simple.
They provide a new menu every week with delicious, nutritious.
I know Yo Gotti has something to do with Young Dolph's murder.
Run out of control. The beef escalate over and over again, and the number of bodies that have been dropped is unfathomable. Really, I mean,
wow.
It's
So
literally
yeah, that's
been a war zone
I don't know how
out
much of a fact check that is,
but a long time now. But when drill music took off in the early 2010s, it really brought a new level of attention to it, and really put it in that public spotlight where no matter who you were or where you lived, you could see what was going on in the streets. And with we've seen rap careers start to develop, superstars be made, money was put into the equation by the record labels, and things really spun out of control, right? I think we could all agree on that point. But it wasn't just Chicago. The drill movement spread out. I mean, it went all over the nation to every major city and small town that you could think of. And like I said, for the longest time, it's been that way. And it's really looked like there's no end in sight, or there wouldn't be an end in sight ever. And that's just due to the sheer amount of history between all of the people involved. And this rings especially true for the city of Chicago.
Especially.
However, after almost a decade of rappers blowing up and making it out, about a year or two ago, we started to see rappers from the city talk about they wanted to push peace, right? They wanted to stop all of the shenanigans. People like Lil Durk, people like FYBJ, man. And when this conversation started being had online or in the public space, a lot of people weren't sure if they could take it seriously. And again, that's just because of the history between everybody involved. Plus, you had people like J-Man that was doing interviews about it with Sean Cotton. And while he was saying that, you know, he wanted to stop the violence in the city, he was almost doing it in a joking way or a troll-like way, right? Some of y'all may remember the interviews he was giving like this one.
Before we get into this interview, man, you're wearing the OTF shirt, FYB shirt.
Yes, that's what's going on right now, bro. If you know, J-Mane just recently got signed to Lil Durk, bro. Lil Durk been seeing my interviews. He been seeing me going viral, just like you've been seeing me going viral. So we decided to put this together and bring the peace, bro. I told Lil Durk,
that hit different.
Like, hey, which chain should I wear? Durk told me himself, J-Mane, the only way they gonna know is peace between 63rd and O Block and OTF, and we gonna end all this if you wear that together, J-Mane. This what Durk told me, bro.
Okay, so you're signed to OTF. What does that come with? What's the perks of being a part of OTF?
The perks, man,
Nevaeh
come with a lot of this merch. Well, I wouldn't say it was a perk right now for that. The major perk was 250,000. I ain't gonna, no kizzy, no cap.
Okay, so he gave you $250,000 advance.
$250,000, bro, off GP, bro. And his merch, Durk made me tap my face, bro. And it hit different when he made me tap OTF on my, I don't know if you can see my from right there. He made me tap OTF on my face, bro. When you put 63rd and OTF together, it hit different, bro. We bringing the peace right now, bro. And he told me, bro, in my contract, it say, you will be the face of this. It hit different when Lil Durk told me in my contract that I will be the face of this.
So as you can see in that interview with Sean Cotton, he's got the fake OTF tattoo on his forehead. He's got the fake 63rd right in the middle of his eyebrows. And while he was saying that, you know, he wanted to click up with Lil Durk and that they were going to push for peace and stop the violence, the whole interview really gave off vibes that J-Mane might be.
Hey, and this right here is KB Goes Live. He owns this property right here. I'm just reviewing it. This is just for promo use only. I do not own none of this stuff that we're watching right now. This is all belongs to KB Goes Live.
He just trolling with it, right? Because keep in mind, J-Mane is from 63rd, and they've both lost people on both sides of this beef. So when J-Mane came out, you know, with this interview and talking stuff like this, people just thought he was trolling, especially because he had a history of trolling Durk in the past.
Durk pissed me off, bro. Durk pissed me off, bro. Why would you get on DJ Academics and try to make it seem like, yeah, what did young boy do? What did young boy do? Durk, what the did you do, bro? It hit different.
Wow. Why you telling we into it?
Hold up.
Why you telling we going to war? I don't even know about them boys. Wow. Now we ain't trying to squash no war.
Hold on. What? See, this what I'm talking about right, that shit right there. That's the type of shit I'm talking about. See, it's merch. It hit different. We can't, no, this like you saying kids, bro. You saying kids. After all this I did, bro, it's like y'all still don't get it, bro. Now you ain't trying to stop the war. And this shit for the kids and all these kids dying. Lost your rabbit ass, man. Hold on, what the? Hold on, man. What else he say, J-Man? What else he say? I don't know. He said something because they sent it to me. Hold on. I sent it. Hold on. He said something. Hold on.
We ain't trying to make peace with them boys. There's no what they did and they wow. Whenever it's war, then you gotta move. You saying your homie, you cut on the news and I don't even talk. I'm so
Ray. And it do hit different when at the end, folks, when y'all talking about what else he say, J-Man? It do hit different. He sneak this in at the end on for them grave. Where's you from? It hit different when you got a voice and not using it. How you call yourself the voice between using that shit?
Topic, man. Let's get right into the subject. Lil Durk, telling on King Von. It do hit different when you tell on your homie, bro. Lil Durk. What happened? What happened, bro? Lil Durk, he got caught. What was he doing? Shooting. So it was a shooting that happened, bro.
Of course.
It hit different when it was a shooting that happened, bro.
It hit different.
And they tied that shooting back to Lil Durk. Durk was on camera. Durk was on camera. What was Durk on camera doing, y'all? He was shooting, bro. How did Durk escape jail is the question, bro. How did Durk escape jail, bro? Who is Durk's best friend?
It hit different.
You got King Von. Right? And this is his best friend. You Lil Durk. You got all this going on. You the bigger artist. This is your protege. Von is Durk's protege. Do y'all homework. They got Durk on camera. Doing what, J-Man? Shooting. So how did he avoid jail? Because he had to tell.
That's all I don't understand, man.
Durk had to tell.
Everybody talks shit about
to
everybody.
avoid jail. Who he tell on? Your best friend? Who is his best friend? King Von. And what did that make you? If you told, some people say it makes you a
rat.
A rat, bro.
Watch the NBA Finals live on ABC with YouTube TV. Try it free. Terms apply. Cancel anytime.
This summer's hottest blockbuster is...
Shut up with these ads. Babe, we gotta get that premium stuff.
J-Man is low-key funny as hell, y'all. But yeah, the point of that whole thing is that they've been going back and forth for a while, right? And then he started doing these interviews talking about he was pushing the peace. He wanted to stop the violence, but he was doing it in a troll way. So nobody really knew if J-Man was being serious about it or not, especially when you had Durk on record talking about he didn't know what J-Man was talking about. So everybody kind of chalked it up to J-Man trolling, but then Lil Durk started talking about he was wanting to stop the violence. He even dropped that record with J. Cole, All My Life, good record, classic record, had a good message on it. And so throughout this whole thing, people have been pretty confused about, you know, the real circumstances of this situation. But yesterday, J-Man actually went on his TikTok and his YouTube channel, and he posted up a phone call that I guess he recorded between him and Lil Durk, where they were actually talking about working together. I seen something positive interject.
Like shit, I'm like, I know you been seeing me for years trying to, well, shit, you seeing me for years before, but I know shit now. I've been, you know, on some positive shit. So when bro said y'all was on some positive shit, you know, I've been pushing peace. So, you know, I'm trying to make it make sense too on my end.
Nah, motherfuckers, super fan of your shit, you hear me?
Bro, they're love, bro. Appreciate that shit, man.
Like when we on, I'm trying to just change the narrative where it's like not even no goofy shit. Have motherfuckers be like, yeah, we just pushing it into the talking.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm a real life show this shit where it's like, you know, like no more dissing or no more like.
Man,
I'm gonna do all I can do.
Yeah, and that's, put it like this, bro. Some real shit, man. The man, you know, that's really what a motherfucker need, though. That's why I feel like the whole city needed, like, motherfucker looking like, J-Man, you coming up, but, man, you still gonna need to connect the dots. I don't know if you've been seeing this shit with my cousin. Do I gotta go there? I've been trying to do little stop the violence, serios, all type of different shit. Do I gotta go there? Like, I'm trying to whoop. Like, I can't do it by myself. It's gonna take a motherfucker who the world perceives as this side and that side. You know that.
It took a long time for me to wake up, but like I see this shit where it's like, you know, like we got all the interviews in Chicago, but no big artists gonna fuck with y'all. You know what I'm saying?
You know, real talk.
It'd be cool, but it'd be on some shit where it's like niggas feel like they gotta pick a side. Like we got this Chicago show coming up now. I'm gonna do them in October. Like I'm gonna set up a whole media room, like all y'all in them motherfuckers. Like
you hear that?
Just to get it going and show motherfuckers be together, but a lot of niggas ain't even gonna be around.
They coming together, bro.
I can't vouch for
Hey, Kill Switch. What's up, Coos Coos? Hey, subscribe, please, man. Share, subscribe. Thank you. My cousin always on that.
Oh no, real talk.
And y'all go subscribe to Cat 2102, man. Show us some love.
Everybody ain't gonna see the video. Like how you say, if it took you a long time to wake up, shit, it took all us a minute, you know. So shit.
I like them glasses, J-Man. We got always got some fly ass glasses.
Think about it. I said, how you get more on the sniffing prep? I said, nobody ain't gonna come fuck with you. He's like, yeah. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, we gotta turn this shit around. Like, at the end of the day, y'all just ain't gonna be blogging. Y'all trying to turn this shit to bids, some billions. You know what I'm saying?
Look,
turn that shit to millions, bro. We want to turn that to millions.
Like, let it start up, nigga. Yeah, nah, real talk.
That's what I said. I'm gonna just keep. I'm gonna have be like super keep up in the loop, like get my number, all that shit like this. That just change this shit, like come up with a real plan, and so it can look good. You know what I'm saying? And not just random ass.
Oh,
we gotta do it, bro. Shit fucked up.
So
yeah, man, you know, I'm trying here real quick. You know, we tied in with the mayor. We tied in.
Yeah, man. I've been seeing all the real moves, the big moves. I've been seeing that shit for a minute. And it's like, shit, nigga, me pushing the piece, nigga. I've been tapping in with my people. Like, nigga, how can I connect with the mayor? Because obviously motherfuckers ain't seeing what I'm trying to do neither. So shit, I mean, shit, it hit different. Like, what? They ain't connected J-Man with the mayor. Let's just start there.
Crazy. Now look, when you with the connection, it's over with. Like,
nah, let's start there.
Ain't no way. Like, we all need each other. Like, ain't no way. It's like y'all controlling the narrative. We got the politics. You know what I'm saying? It's like you got niggas like Adam and them in a way. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
let's just start there. Like, that's why. And AJ man, stop going on there. Like, man, shit. Ain't that's. This how I done got to this point. Like, it was the interview, so shit.
Wow.
Yeah, with me growing up in the
Lil Durk just talked about Adam 22, bro.
Like, niggas got
did y'all hear that?
That boat, like.
Look, when you with the connection, it's over with. Like,
nah, let's start there.
Ain't no way. Like, we all need each other. Like, ain't no way. It's like y'all controlling the narrative. We got the politics. You know what I'm saying? It's like. You got niggas like Adam and them in a way, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
let's just start there. Like, that's why, and AJ man, stop going on there. Like, man, shit.
What?
This how I done got to this point. Like, it was the interview, so shit. And then with me growing up in the Calumet building, and then being on 63rd, like, niggas got that boat, like, motherfucker look at it from both perspectives. I was telling motherfucker, nigga, when T Slick just like, nigga, certain motherfuckers, like, it's day one with me, you know? So it hit different. It's like vice versa. Same shit with Duck. Like, shit, I know them how I know T Slick. You see what I'm saying? So that shit hit different when a nigga feel like they losing all around the board.
Yeah, and niggas don't understand, like, niggas be scared to speak up for the shit where it's like,
let's just start there.
Niggas be scared, bro. I ain't gonna lie, like, once a nigga see what type of time we on, like, niggas just gonna follow suit. Like, but a lot of niggas who just like hot, and I can't have that around because he gonna fuck what I got going on. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, Dirk was just talking about Adam 22 on the cool.
About we doing this, and you look up this nigga dissing or saying this on the. I ain't on that. Like,
yeah, I mean, we grown as hell now. It's like, how as niggas, like, you see what I'm saying? Like, we gotta.
Niggas 35.
Come on now, do we really gotta go there? Still whooping like that is
crazy. And drugs.
Hey, oh.
40, both of these money.
Yeah, money on right this bitch, bro. Real talk. But that's big of you to reach out though. Real talk, man. I appreciate that. Some do your homework on when I said I was signing the OTF and you never reached out, but now you reaching out about the real. And look, but the piece shit worked. Did it work or not? Cause I got Dirk on the phone. Let's start there.
Nah, that shit right now.
Hey, let's start there, bro.
Like I say, like, we gonna always like keep in touch and shit that we got going on in the city. Like, you know, we be doing like the foundation shit, like inviting y'all and all the bloggers and just come do shit. Like, we gonna pass our book, but we gotta show them we together though.
Yeah, real talk.
Cause some niggas be saying like the push your peak, like, but some niggas still make it out like a little joke a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I know exactly what you were saying. That's why I was when me and Taste was doing how we was doing it, it was like it made it more of an impact, and I feel like that was the biggest push towards the shit because niggas realized had street shit going on.
Facts.
Yeah, so
that's facts.
But that motherfucker looking like, man, they ain't your direct op. Like, man, you know how the rap go, nigga. Fooling them fuck with fooling them, and fooling them fuck with fool. Come on, man. Do we gotta go there?
It's either one. It's one, two sides.
Come on, man. So that shit crazy.
We gotta go there.
Man, this shit going.
It's gonna take a motherfucker like you and a motherfucker like me though. And that just like, but between me and you, I've been thinking this shit for some years though. But a nigga ain't see my vision. But it's like now motherfuckers finally starting to see though. And like, yeah, and I don't do everything perfect, nigga. We all make mistakes, nigga. We all human. I did him.
What's
so
a
it's
furry?
Like, shit, I ain't perfect, but shit, now that I'm on what I'm on, like, yeah, nigga ain't got to worry about me backtracking. And maybe that was the reason why motherfucker ain't fuck with a motherfucker off simple fact, because the way when I feel like Duck was trying to move in that way, but it was like, whatever going on, yeah, it's in the streets, like motherfuckers in this, you still out here in this shit, nigga, that shit gonna, like, nigga, you gon' like, but us on the outside looking in, like, nigga, we done had a chance to move around and lead Iraq and get a chance to see life a little bit, kiss your babies, it hit different, you see what I'm saying? Like, man, it's more to life than what the fuck we got going on, and it's gonna take us to link for these shorties to, man, we got Dirk and J Mane together, what the fuck is we out here doing?
And they seeing it, but the thing is, when you seeing it, it ain't even no regular shit. It's like, they giving out, for example, they'll be like, man, they feed the kid hospitals or
yeah, that's what I'm on.
It's like, it's some real shit though. Like, and they ain't gonna do no but respect. Like a lot of niggas ain't like fuck them shit. They don't control nothing.
Nah, real talk.
God, we got it though for sure. Like, we gonna like I said, we gonna drop a lot of ideas and call y'all and present it to y'all. And, we all could just get up and meet.
What's up, Braden?
Chill, grab some food or something, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, real talk. Shit, I mean, it's however you want to do it, shit. I mean, shit, let's start there. You the voice. Let's start there. Do we gotta go there?
Bring us loose, nigga.
Then look, do I gotta show you what you really supposed to do with the
that's crazy, bro. This is.
Hey, I said that too. I'm like, man, this big motherfucker acting crazy.
Man, that's what's up, bro.
Look,
that can literally be anybody. Anybody that has any problems, it can literally be done like
some shit out. Nigga gonna run with it.
Shit, people lost their lives on both sides, and look at this.
Nah, real talk.
What's good,
real
Braden?
talk. And like I say with the cereal shit, bro, like all, like that was just my that's like my symbol of peace. Like, so shit, it's like shit. Yeah, motherfuckers, you whooping with the whoops, like a whoop, whoops can mean anything. So it's like, man, that's just how I be. Yeah, I tried to do a little. Look, do your homework on me taking the page out of Dirkio book though. It hit different. Let's just start there. Dirk got the Dirkio. Do I gotta go now? Let's just start there.
My son said he opened a box of my cereal, but he said he should have had it for collection. He said that shit tastes like water.
Man, hey, there. That's all like, man, you're supposed to put some Fruit Loops in that shit you tweaking. They like, J Man, how you get the Reese's, man? Let's start there.
Man, I'm trying to get that's all. My shit supposed to taste like peanut butter crunch,
Man, let's start there. Now, motherfucker pussy. Now, that'd be crazy, though, man. I'm working on this new cereal. They like, J Man, how you get the Reese's?
I don't even think they really selling cereal like that, though.
Man, I'm trying to get that's all. My shit supposed to taste like peanut butter crunch,
Man, let's start there. Now, motherfucker pussy. Now, that'd be crazy, though, man. I'm working on this new cereal.
Shit tastes like flavor water.
Man. At least some shit, like, it was really like a whoop. Like, my whole idea with the box with me, with the shit when I got Lil Reese on, is like, I'm phoning them, nigga. And a lot of people, certain motherfuckers, like, I be telling people, everybody ain't met everybody. Like, me and Reese came up together, so I was feeling like if the connection was gonna be made anywhere, it should have been through Reese and got it to go to you, if anything. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, I man, put that word in with it. Like, man, you see what I'm like.
What's good, fam?
You know, it's a lot of shit for a motherfucker to step up and really, like, bro, a nigga really think, like, man, he ain't gonna do that shit.
Yeah, real talk.
Like, that's how niggas think, like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, a lot of shit wouldn't work. It took for me to just to be like, come on.
Man, and it's like,
now look, I know a lot of people are gonna bring up motive when it comes to this thing, like why right now are they deciding to do this? And I think that it doesn't matter why they're trying to do it or how it even got started, or
it just matters that they're doing it. That's all that matters, is that they're doing it. And that says a lot, man. That says a lot coming from them being some real gangsters on the streets, being Chirac goons. Both sides losing bodies. FYB lost sides, and then 70, what was he, from 63rd? and Dirk being from the opposite side. So they're two ops, man. So they both lose. And it's like, you know what, as long as they're doing it, like it shouldn't matter why they're doing it or what type of thing's gonna monopolize after that, or something that's gonna materialize after that. I mean, it's literally just that they're doing it, and that's really all that should matter, is that, yeah, they're freaking doing it. And we should fucking, if I had a couple of sound effects, which I need to do, and I have some freaking crazy ass sound effects just to make some noise for that, because that's changing and that's showing growth. We got to do that. We got to have growth. We got to make sure that we just don't leave people in the dark or lead them down a path that's a dead end. Like we want to lead down them roads that are going to lead to other places and other um, places in life where you can become successful. Like, or at least that's what I'm going to start being on, because I have content out there, yeah, that is misleading and it's just total dark and but we got to have that shit to where we can grow from. Like that's where it all counts. That's where it matters to me, at least. But anyway, I'm gonna stop with the yapping. What else we got going on? Terrence Gangster Williams. Oh. What? What are they saying is going on with? Oh shit. Hopefully Urban Politicians TV, they're dope. Hopefully he don't get my stuff taken down. I'm gonna review some of his stuff right now.
Many affected.
Got to be praying. I'm telling you.
And then
just incredible.
closely watching the situation
Absolutely.
in the tropics.
Yeah, because I think by tomorrow, guys, we're going to have Alberto, our first name storm of the season. And here's the thing. Models are predicting another system right on the heels of this one. Before the end of June, we're going to have two systems in the Gulf of Mexico. I don't want to get into the second one just yet because, again, it's an early prediction, but it looks as though right in the same spot, we're expecting another area of low pressure to develop on June 23rd or 24th and take us into about the 26th or 27th. The exact same area. It's incredible. All right, outside tonight, here on the Hill, it is a windy night. We were just talking about the winds fueling those wildfires. Look at the wind speeds here to be about 20 to 25. You can see Old Glory moving, and that means a southeast wind when she's going from left to right. And right now, it's at 25 miles per hour sustained. So gusts are going closer to 30, temperature 84, dew point high at 71. Here's what we're tracking.
That's crazy. And this, please don't take me down with using this. This is for Ken's 5. It's public use. So dang. But that's crazy. What? We got some storms headed our way if you in San Antonio. We got some storms headed our way if you from San Antonio, man. I already hear some raindrops. Tell my girl, get your ass inside, man. Scary. Kind of scary, man. I get scared. It's crazy, bro. I'm scared. I'm freaking scared now. I'm just scared to play this damn video. That's what I am. I don't want. I'm tired of all them little copyright strike shits, man. You can only get so many of them hoes. What? Lefty Gunplay's gonna be on OnlyFans? Chicago right? Oh man, I know. Cut to the Chase. I always pull. I can't watch this shit. Yep, I hear raindrops already. I hear them raindrops. Oh man, Sloan
Science
always
is
got
showing
the
us
news
is the
too.
universe appears to be alive. It appears
We're
to
gonna
be
get into
conscious.
some Sloan right now. While the storms are coming,
Bad Bunny in
we're gonna watch some Sloan, buddy.
never go out with this woman.
We all know this is fake, right? They do not even look like they like each other.
Bad Bunny wasn't over his previous ex.
Out of all the women that he could have
Drake
dated,
owns
he
Bad Bunny.
decides
Do y'all
to
know
date
that?
the most culture vulture, Miss Culture Appropriation Queen, Miss 818. Are you freaking kidding me? That's like a slap in the face.
So at this point, this is a hella good PR strategy, or this man is head over heels for this woman.
Bad Bunny fans are disappointed in him after learning about his love life. Once he started dating Kendall Jenner, he received tons of backlash, especially because of her offensive tequila line 818. But then they conveniently broke up just in time for his tour. Well, sooner than later, they got back together, and now it appears they are going strong. And Bad Bunny is ready to defend their relationship. So let's get into it. Kendall Jenner and Bad Bunny are a couple that people can't seem to understand, and I get why, because they don't make sense. Last time we spoke about them, they had broken up. This was around the holidays, and then Kendall's people confirmed it about a week before Christmas. But then we saw these two together on January 1st, 2024. The couple appeared to remain on good terms after their breakup, even celebrating the new year together on a trip to Barbados. I don't know if they had this planned prior to breaking up. Maybe they couldn't get a refund on the vacation, so they decided to go as friends. A source said that despite spending time together for the holiday, Kendall and Bad Bunny did not go on the same flight together and are not back together. So it seems like there's a little bit of tension there, but not enough to bleed over into the Met Gala, because fast forward to May, they reunite for the big event. And the Met Gala must have been some hell of a party, because the next morning we could see that Kendall and Bad Bunny are spotted leaving the same hotel. And it seems like the Met Gala is where the magic happens, because shortly after, Kendall was down in Florida to support Bad Bunny at his show.
The music.
When it comes to their relationship status, a source told Entertainment Tonight that Kendall and Bad Bunny are still in contact and spend time together when they can. There's a strong connection between them whenever they're together, and they have the same chemistry that they've always had. There's definitely someone in the family or some agent sending this information to the press. Quote, they're having fun for now, but are hoping to figure things out in a way that makes sense. I feel like this is like Kendall Jenner writing this up. They're not necessarily back together or an exclusive item, but there is definitely a vibe between them. Okay, whatever a vibe means. Neither of them feel any pressure and appreciate that they can enjoy space when they want. It's casual, it's easy, and it's comfortable between them. Now, 10 days after his show in Florida, we see them exiting a hotel together on May 27th, 2024. And it looks like they were doing their best to sneak out of the Oceanside Resort by walking through the parking garage, but they got into the same car as security guards kept watch. Shortly after, multiple sources confirmed that the couple are now back together, so their breakup didn't last long after all. They say it's going well, and they're prioritizing spending time together as they figure it out. There wasn't ever any drama in their breakup, and they missed each other. This person wrote, I really never thought he'd end up in that circle, TBH. If y'all would have told me this like 8 years ago, I would have laughed in your face. This person wrote, to be honest, I don't ever think they really broke up. I think they faked the breakup so that Bad Bunny's tour wouldn't flop so hard. Another person agreed that maybe he played his fans by breaking up with Kendall publicly to try to sell more tickets, because a lot of his hardcore fans didn't like Kendall, how her 818 tequila company appropriated their, some Hispanic culture, some Mexican culture, I believe in particular. But so, his fan base doesn't necessarily love her. So if they had broken up, it may be good for his tour. Now that tour's, ending, he's ready to get back with her. This person wrote, he sold out, plain and simple. This only further confirms it. Another person wrote, I guess this is a rich people thing. It seems unhealthy and weird to break up and then just get back together again. But I mean, that's kind of every couple. I feel like everyone's been in that situation where they have broken up and gotten back together. I mean, comment below if you have. I feel like, you break up.
Hell yeah.
broken. I'm sure. I mean, right? I think that's pretty common. This person wrote, the way I deleted all of his music once they started dating, such a turnoff. I was really rooting for him and his ex Gabby. So again, a lot of hardcore Bad Bunny fans may not have wanted to see him live because of Kendall, because maybe Kendall's going to be there. So they wouldn't go. But yeah, so maybe they faked it. I don't know. I don't think they faked it.
Please take me back to Bad Bunny in 2018. Because I know Bad Bunny in 2018 would never go out with this woman. And look, yes, I'm not his type. I'm never going to date him. Yes, I'm very well aware. That's never going to happen. But out of all the women that he could have dated, he decides to date the most culture vulture, Miss Culture Appropriation Queen, Miss 818. Are you freaking kidding me? Out of everyone. Especially because he's always preaching on Latin culture, how he's Puerto Rican, how everyone's trying to be Latino, and then he goes ahead and dates her? That's like a slap in the face.
Yeah.
What do you guys even have in common besides having money? That's so boring.
So it seems like they are back in full force and they don't really want to explain themselves. One person called out that Kendall posted on her Instagram story and they were on a yacht together. If they're hanging out on a yacht together, they're probably back together. And someone else noticed that Bad Bunny had a interesting background on his phone that seemed to be Kendall.
This is a witch hazel rose petal toner.
Bro, they run the world, bro.
What sold me was the packaging.
They run the world.
That's how I started.
Jenner, and it appeared in some promo for his show.
Listen, I knew something was going to come out about Kendall Jenner and Bad Bunny during his concert in Puerto Rico, but this is too good. Yes, word on the street is that she was in attendance. So before the concert, he does a mini documentary about
again, and this all this information, this all belongs to Sloan.
Then boom, what's that on his
Sloan.
background? That's Miss Kendall
I'm
Jenner.
just reviewing it. It's just for promo use only.
Last year, Bad Bunny and Kendall were spotted in La Landerna in Puerto Rico. This was like her first time being spotted together in Puerto Rico. Then she shares this photo, or this photo comes out of her. You can see the same wooden frame. Here, you can see that he's the same shirt. Of course, how sentimental. Kenny's first time in Puerto Rico. Better photo than to have as your screensaver. Not only that, but
Bad Bunny was.
We all know this shit is fake, right? Like, what the fuck are Kendall Jenner and Bad Bunny talking about, bro? I know how Bad Bunny speaks. I watch WWE. I've seen him in interviews. I know he's got broken English. He's like, Kendall, do you want to go get something to eat with me, Kendall? And what the fuck is Kendall Jenner's that? She don't speak no fucking Spanish. Hola, sí, Bad Bunny, yo tengo hambre. They do not even look like they like each other. That's what it feels like with them, bro. I kind of feel like they both like people of the opposite sex, but they're not ready to say it to the public. So they're just like, me, you, let's just pretend, okay? Okay, cool. That's what I feel.
It seems like Coachella last year was really when their relationship kicked off because she was in attendance to his show and they were hanging out behind the scenes. I feel like we've seen so many relationships start at Coachella. It's actually kind of cringe at this point that like the sparks fly at Coachella and the celebrities kind of come out with their new relationships, but I'm also here for it. During that weekend, Kendall Jenner and Bad Bunny were seen at the festival again. They watched Rosalia's performance with a group of friends. And then that Sunday, they were getting cozy in a crowd during some of those performances. They must have had the Coachella lovebirds hitting them because Bad Bunny nearly goes Instagram official with Kendall as he shares a video of himself to his Instagram story singing along to the radio in the golf cart. You'd also hear Kendall in the background and see her hair flowing. He pretty much could have just shown her face because we know what's going on at this point. Their first public outing did not come until a Lakers playoff game where we saw them attending together and really solidifying that they were a couple. I think this is when all the Bad Bunny fans died a little bit inside and accepted their fate.
Kendall Jenner shows up to an NBA game and Bad Bunny's there with his drink. He's behind her. She turns around. She says, I don't know where I'm going. And he's
All the Bad Bunny fans died a little bit inside and accepted their fate.
Kendall Jenner shows up to an NBA game, and
Bro,
Bad
you
Bunny's
saw
there
that
with his
guy
drink.
try
He's
to like
behind her.
grab Kendall,
Until
like
a
bitch,
Lakers
Kendall,
playoff
look.
game where we saw them attending together
Try to
and
pinch her-
really
her- look,
solidifying
watch.
that they were a couple. I think this is when all the Bad Bunny fans died a little bit inside and accepted their fate.
Kendall Jenner shows up
Look,
to an NBA.
look. You see his arm? He like pinched her right there. Let me run it back.
Fans died a little bit inside and accepted their fate.
Kendall Jenner shows up to an NBA game, and Bad Bunny's there with his drink. He's behind her.
saw
She
that?
turns around. She says, "I don't know where I'm going."
Literally
And
try to
he's just
pinch
like,
her shorts. Look.
Fate.
Kendall Jenner shows up to an NBA game, and Bad Bunny's there with his drink. He's behind her. She turns around. She says, "I don't know where I'm going." And he's just like, "Oh, babe, I don't know." He's just not showing leadership, not showing his dominant role. Literally no balls in the relationship.
Fate.
Kendall Jenner shows up to an NBA game, and
That guy, like, tried
Bad
to
Bunny's
pinch
there
her
with his
butt.
drink.
Look.
He's behind her.
Fans died a little bit inside and accepted their fate.
Kendall Jenner shows up to an NBA game, and
See that?
Bad Bunny's there with his drink. He's behind her. She turns.
That's crazy. That's just the world we live in, though, bro. Y'all gonna rewind it and see back for yourself and be like, "Whoa, bro, this world we live in is so trippy and weird." But that's why you gotta be careful, bro. That's why you gotta stay dangerous, stay strapped, or stick to the loved ones that are strapped. If you know what I mean. Matty Balls got some dope ass shit.
Hey, there he is.
This belongs to Matty Balls. Please do not take my content down. I am just reviewing your stuff, bro.
DJ Vlad, also known as Vlad TV, has been in hot water lately after some comments that he made during the Kendrick Lamar and Drake beef. It all started when Vlad tweeted a, let's be honest, pretty dorky complaint when he said, Kendrick's not like us, needed a better mix. It takes away from the song. Then a woman by the name of Morgan Jenkins responded saying, "You are white, this is a black folk affair." They argued back and forth for a while, with Vlad tagging Princeton, the school she worked at, insinuating that he was going to get her fired by contacting them. This upset a lot of people, so much so that Vlad tried to later apologize, but the people weren't having it. Judging by all of the replies and the ratios, the general consensus was not in Vlad's favor. But this is far from Vlad's first controversy, and there is one big reason that everybody hates DJ Vlad. So let's check it out.
I don't know if I want to get into this, man. I might get my stuff taken down. Dang, and that looked good too, man. Pause. But I just can't trust it. I just don't want to get my video taken down. I just got to watch who I review. And it sucks, man. Like, it sucks for all the artists. It does. It sucks for y'all because, like, I want to review y'all stuff. I want to look at y'all stuff, but I got to make sure that y'all own the beat and all that. Hey. Shout out to Tissa Tills. She got dope ass content. Again, this content belongs to her. I'm just reviewing it. Shout out to her. And yeah, we just seeing what she got going on. She said,
hey, what's up, guys? How y'all doing today? Well,
Scooter Braun forced to retire.
You are Diddy, you
This is
have
Justin
literally
Bieber's manager.
Set off a kaboom in Hollywood, and we are currently in real time seeing the fallout. What am I talking about? If you guys don't know,
Go subscribe to her page too. She always got the media on point.
With Diddy and Odell Beckham Jr. Well, we'll get into it in a different video, right? Side note, we'll get into his spicy, sweet Odell Beckham Jr. Seat twerking to Drake. Mob time. Like, anyway, right? We'll talk about that later. But honestly, if you guys don't know,
she's on point,
Justin
man.
Bieber was, many people said, at the very best was his innocence was taken away by Diddy. At the worst, yeah.
What?
If you've been paying attention to Diddy, you know what that worst is, okay? As many people said, at the very best was his innocence was taken away by Diddy. At the worst, yeah. If you've been paying attention to Diddy, you know what that worse is, okay? The investigation is going
That's
deep.
crazy.
The
This
feds are
freaking
moving
comment.
in. Diddy just wiped his Instagram page today. Scooter Braun then announced that he was retiring from the music industry. On top of that, somebody said, is he retiring or is his artist retiring him from the music industry? In any case, right? Scooter Braun just announced his retirement. Diddy wiped his Instagram page. And Justin Bieber fired Lou Taylor that has very, very close links to Diddy, to TriStar, of course.
Lou Taylor,
Love
that's
what
the
you
one
find.
who signed
Only at Total Wine and More.
Joyner Lucas.
And to Scooter Braun, and he hired Johnny Depp's business manager. You
I
guys,
mean, not hired
the
him, but
feds
like,
are closing
I
in,
guess
and the
closed his deal or
fallout
something.
is huge. Everybody that was associated with Diddy is scrambling for cover. Even Scooter Braun retiring means that the business he has and the way he takes in his money, when civil suits come, they will not be able to get into it. Now, also with the retirement thing, what's Scooter Braun's connection to Justin Bieber? Well, if you guys don't know, Scooter Braun saw Justin Bieber perform on YouTube. Shout out to YouTube. Flew to Canada and begged his mom to let him manage Justin Bieber. He then basically took guardianship of Justin Bieber. Scooter Braun then gave Justin Bieber to Diddy to live in his house and for crazy weekends. If you guys don't know, Justin Bieber looks like he was, let's just say, it wasn't good. Justin Bieber also suffered with, of course, as you know, chemical and substance addiction, trying to outrun what happened when Scooter Braun was passing him around the industry, most notably to Diddy. Now, if this is all a coincidence, it might be, but Scooter's retiring. Diddy wipes his Instagram feed. Justin fires his business manager. Anybody associated with Diddy, something is coming down. They're saying Justin does not want to be involved in the trial. And not only that, the people that are involved with Diddy money-wise, he wants to move away. Because let's not forget that the investigation has been expanded to money laundering, RICO, organized crime. But let's get into the Scooter Braun. Scooter Braun retires as music manager extraordinaire, focus on the next chapter. They're saying Scooter is hanging up his hat in the music management biz.
Man, this is crazy, bro.
The same day that Diddy wipes his Instagram.
This is crazy.
And a day after Justin Bieber fires everybody associated with Scooter Braun.
Justin Bieber, he's a fucking Bieber.
Lou Taylor stepping away from handling A-listers' personal affairs and easing into a larger conglomerate as a mogul. Hollywood's go-to manager to the stars, who rep Justin Bieber, Ariana Grande, Demi Lovato, Kanye West, J Balvin, and Lil Dicky, Ozuna, and many, many others, made an announcement Monday. Namely, he's retiring from his main gig for the last several years. Now, here's the thing. Justin Bieber already fired him. Ariana Grande fired him. Demi Lovato fired him. Kanye West fired her. J Balvin, I don't know. Lil Dicky, is he even making music anymore?
Yeah, Lil Dicky.
23 years. That's how long I've been a music manager. 23 years ago, a 19-year-old kid started managing an artist named Kato. And I remember Kato in Atlanta, Georgia. And my journey began. Along the way, I've had so many experiences I've never dreamt of. I've been blessed. I've had a Forrest Gump-like life. He is tied to everyone, most of all Diddy. While witnessing and taking part in the journey, I ain't reading all this. Anyway, he says, God bless, next chapter. Every demon is always big on God bless. Anyway, Again, there's pictures of him with a very, very young Justin Bieber. Let's also not forget that Scooter Braun was very intricate with Usher. He was very intricate into a lot of people that have, at the end of the day, shaped pop culture, but also been shaped by their time and experiences. Some would say it was happy. Some people would
drink
say
some
it was very, very
Pepto-Bismol,
tragic
bro.
and illegal with Diddy.
Make you feel
in terms
better,
of why he's
bro.
stepping away, he explains that as his kids got older and his personal life started to change, he realized he needed more time for himself and his family. So also not forget Scooter's wife just divorced him a couple years ago. Yeah. Listen, Scooter sold Ithaca Holdings through multiple transactions for $1.6 billion, making him one of the rare billionaires in music management. Ask yourself why he actually sold that. Listen, at the end of the day, it is what it is. I do know that it seems like something big is actually coming down the road, and it seems like everybody is listen, it seems like at the end of the day, everybody is actually out for themselves and to protect themselves. And I think the only person that should legally have the right to protect himself is Justin Bieber from whatever occurred with Diddy. Justin also fired Lou Taylor weeks after a company, TriStar, was named in the damning Diddy lawsuit and replaced him with Johnny Depp's manager. Again, listen,
Damn, she always with the content,
insiders have
man.
revealed that the pop superstar dropped Lou
Drink some
Taylor.
Pepto-Bismol. I don't know. It's like some
And he
pink
hired. The
stuff.
decision comes shortly after TriStar employee Robin
In the
Greenhill, who
cabinet,
previously worked as
in your medicine
Britney
cabinet, it's
Spears'
called
former assistant, was mentioned
Pepto-Bismol.
in a damning lawsuit
It's
filed
pink.
against disgraced hitmaker Sean Diddy Combs. They're saying
Just
Justin's
drink like
split
a little
with
cup of
Lou
that.
was
You'll be
not
good.
amicable. He fired her. People generally stay with their accountant for agents, and Justin was only with TriStar for only 2 years.
That's it?
What's that money? That Diddy connection.
Damn, that money,
They said
though.
this happened.
That boy
Oddly
is
enough, people said this
rich.
actually happened in May after the Diddy raid. Justin's financial affairs are now being handled by his new accountant, business manager, Edward White. Greenhill was named as Diddy's accountant who allegedly oversaw payments to blank workers, according to music producer Little Rod Jones, who accused Diddy of blankly harassing and rugging and threatening him. Yeah, you guys, I don't. They said Justin Bieber, who's currently under management of Scooter Braun, joined forces with TriStar while his Justice World Tour was on pause because of a bout with mental health. Now, Scooter Braun has retired him. So like he's retired, but this goes back into that tweet. Let me find it. That I actually thought was very, very funny about, did he retire or did his people actually retired him? Where is it? Let me find this tweet. It was actually really funny.
Make them.
They said, where is it at? Matthew Bellany on Twitter said, this is direct response to Billboard saying Scooter Braun retires from artist
Freaking
management.
Daisy.
His chapter has come to an end. They said, lol, Scooter's clients retired him from managing them. Again, even though he was currently under
Damn,
management.
bro.
Ariana Grande,
Just chill. Just
Demi
chill.
Lovato,
And
Justin Bieber.
clean the
And a
house
few
for
of
your
the people
mom. I'm just kidding. I don't know.
said that they were 100% done with Scooter Braun. So where are we at, people? Where are we at? We're at that it looks like the cows are coming home. The roosters are coming home to nest. It looks like whatever is going on with Diddy is going to drop soon. We are hoping. We know it's going to cover. But again, do y'all think this is all coincidence? Because it's looking really, really, really shady. But we will see. Anyway,
You
y'all.
just
let
got
me
to
know
be
what you think in the
careful, man.
comments. I'll
This
talk to y'all
world, you
later.
just got to be careful.
Bye.
Yeah, you got to tell me, man. They be smelling like death. Oh, hell nah. I'm not going to watch no Jimmy Kimmel. I'll be copyright for sure. I can't really watch no anything from the media like that.
Y'all permission to approach?
You may now.
Mr. Copeland, I'm showing you what's
Shout out Law and Crime. Always let me use their stuff. Dope, man. I love them.
Looking at 378 Yankee Alpha 1, do you see yourself in this image?
Yes.
All right. And as we talked about last week, you recall going into an interview at the Atlanta Police Department the night that Nut died.
I don't recall.
Looking at this interview, you see the dates of January 11, 2000 and 2015 on this.
Yes.
You're on this time of state with like the 10 or 6 to the 378 Yankee Alpha and Yankee Alpha Uno into evidence.
Yankee Alpha and Yankee Alpha 1?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yankee Alpha 1. What are they talking about when they say that?
Any further
What if you're a
objection
freaking
to
Mets fan?
378 Yankee Alpha or Yankee Alpha 1? Other than hasn't been.
My grandpa was a Yankee. Oh, look, what did he say?
All right. It's
already right there.
I'm sorry? It's admitted and may be published as you see fit.
Thank you, Your Honor.
He's going to have to go into protective custody. Dang, what do you think when you're this guy right here? Like,
We understand that having your pet by your side.
oh, we understand that you should shut the front door. I hope I got it locked. You know how the ops like to run up, you know? I don't really know.
Seated. All right, thank you, Sergeant Ingram. All right, members of the jury, good morning. All right. We're going to continue with our current witness. Mr. Copeland, you're still on your oath, okay? All right, sir? Okay, all right. Ms. Holton.
Good morning.
Welcome to The Price is Right, man. The price is always freaking wrong, though. Los Angeles Dodgers. Bro, he can't wear that to court. That's all gang related. You see, they're telling him all this Yankee stuff, but look, he's a freaking Dodger fan, bro. He's a Dodger fan, and they're calling him a Yankee.
Looking at page 2373 of
Hey, he was really
164
with Young
Echo,
Thug, bro.
who is depicted in those pictures?
Me and Young Thug.
All right, and I want to scroll down to page 2373 of 164
No, that's not, sir.
Echo.
That's Jeffrey Williams.
Do you see, similar
Damn,
to
bro,
yesterday,
this
the
is why
date?
be careful, bro.
If you can scroll back up,
Be
Mr.
careful. All the young, be
Hey.
careful, man. This is crazy. Look, it just shows you're gonna get caught.
Do you see that line that says taken?
Somebody at the top over here, same place.
Yes, sir.
At the top right there?
What is that?
Right here?
Which one? This one or that one?
The one at the top.
What about it?
What is it? What is the date?
2014.
And then do you see a number next to the 2014?
Yeah, 7-31.
Okay. You say that to be July 31st, 2014.
I guess.
All right. Now scrolling down to the text at the bottom. Yes, before. If you could please read what the text says.
Who did 372? Got my back. Love him like my mama.
And then does it say who the photo is by? You can scroll over to the right. Okay. It doesn't say who took the picture. All right. Now, thank you, Mr. Atkins. Since you've been released from custody in 2019, have you flown on a plane with Young Thug?
I was on probation.
Okay. So is the yes or no? Have
I
you
can't leave the city.
Right. To your knowledge, have you been posted or tagged in any Young Thug picture since 2019?
Not to my knowledge. I don't know.
Since 2019, have you
Navan,
It's the business travel platform that's taking the world by storm. Every employee can book their own flights and hotels. Everyone knows exactly what they can and can't expense. It's a whole operation now. Why is everyone so obsessed with making their life easier and saving money? What's next? A flashy dashboard where they can manage it all? Business travel, schmizness travel. I'm out!
They said that since I worked full-time, I wouldn't be able to go to school. But with WGU, I was able to do my classes on my own time and take all my tests online when it suited me best. Learn more at wgu.edu.
Been with the together in the club, not seen him in the club, but you two all actively were together in the club.
Bro, hurry up, man. This boy act like he can't talk.
The form of the question? I sustain the question. You can repeat.
Here, babe, take the other mic.
Is your relationship the same with Young Thug since you got out of prison as it was before you went to prison in 2015?
No. Ozzy, no. Sit. Over here. Sit. Sit.
One more time. I'm trying to.
Do you have the same relationship with Young Thug since you left prison in 2019 as you had with him before you went to prison in 2015?
So, I'm confused. So help me understand. If you and her y'all got a relationship 10 years ago, so today is y'all relationship the same from 10 years ago today?
Is your relationship the same?
I'm trying, I need an answer.
Is your relationship the same as it was 10 years ago?
I don't think nothing would be the same from 10 years ago. I don't know how to answer that. I don't know.
Okay. Is your relationship better with Thug or worse or the same?
Man, that's a yes or no question, bro. You already snitched on the man.
I don't know. I don't know what to say to that. I don't.
Do you speak? Have you, and this is yes or no, have you spoken with Thug in the year of 2024? Yes or no?
Hell no.
This year?
This year.
No.
Okay. In the year of 2023, have you spoken with Thug? Yes or no?
Yes. Overrule, sir.
No.
In 2022, have you spoken with Thug? Yes or no?
It's a yes or no damn question. You already snitched on him, bro. You already told on him. You already told on him. You told him to do this.
I can't recall if I was in. I can't recall when did I got arrested. I don't know if it was 21 or 22.
I can't recall when I got
arrested.
arrested. I can't recall when I got done arrested.
I don't know if I was on the street or if I was in jail.
Let me ask you this: while you were in prison, did you ever speak with Thug?
No.
He's
All
lying.
right. Thank you for that.
He's lying.
Do you know someone by the name of Marquavius Huey?
No.
Do you know someone named Quay?
I know a lot of Quays.
Okay. Do you see any of the Quays that you know in the courtroom today?
Yeah.
Okay. How many of the Quays do you know are in the courtroom today?
One.
Okay. Can you identify him by article of clothing that he is wearing?
Where he's sitting right there, like
tell y'all nothing.
I don't know what color it is he got on.
All right. You said over there. Is he sitting? Is it the man with the gray and cream jacket?
Yes, it is.
It shows. So reflect.
Thank you. How long have you known Quay?
Not long.
When you say not long, what does that mean to you?
I don't know Quay like that.
Okay. Have you known him for a year? More than a year?
I haven't been around him a year. So
what does that
just
mean?
because I know of somebody, I've been in jail, I've been away, so.
So are you saying you just met him in 2023?
I met Quay probably, I only knew Quay personally, been around him no less than 90 days, like no longer than 90 days. I don't know. I haven't been around him personally to say I know him that well.
Let me ask you this. In
You already have
2021,
immunity, bro. You're already
did
in
you know
protective custody, bro.
I think that's when I met him.
do you recall how you met Quay in 2021?
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do. In prison.
In 2021, did you consider Quay a friend?
I consider him cool.
I'm going to start in 2021. How often, if at all, did you see Quay?
I don't know.
Man, he knows. You already told him.
I seen him when I seen him.
Okay. Would that be once a week, once a month, every couple of days?
I saw him when we had time to see each other.
And I'm asking very specific.
I can't say
how often that was.
Because he don't remember.
When I wake up, my day is not planned. I just go with the day.
And so I'll just ask you again.
Say that again.
Would you see him on a weekly basis, on a monthly basis?
I saw him when I saw him.
Would you speak with him on the phone?
Yeah.
Was that
So
how
what?
often?
He's snitching.
When
Can
we
you
had
get
called
my
each other for
lights
something.
Was
up?
that, did you speak with him on the phone more than when you actually saw him in person?
This is Little Woody, y'all. This is
I
Little
spoke to
Woody.
him when we
YSL
spoke to
Woody.
each other.
Young Thug's homeboy.
Did you see him
Snitching.
more, or did you see him in person more?
What you mean?
Man, what you mean? We're gonna make a sandwich.
What would you do? Would you see him more, or did you speak with him on the phone more?
Hell yeah, I did.
Meaning?
If I'm already on the stand, I'm gonna tell you everything you wanna know.
You said you spoke with him on
He
the phone.
snitches, fool.
I have, yeah.
I snitch,
Did you speak
fool.
with him on the phone every day? Did you speak with him on the phone once a week? Did you speak with him on the phone
But I
once
stay
a month?
solid. I stay solid. I won't tell.
I spoke to him when I spoke to him.
You said that you all would see each other. When you would see each other, what type of things would you all do?
Don't tell him what y'all would do, bro. You don't gotta tell him all that. I plead the fifth. Why does everybody else get to plead the fifth and he don't get to plead the fifth? Why did the judge go all ham on him
Go
like
to
that?
parties. We mainly shot dice.
There you go.
Did you ever speak with Quay via
Objection, Your Honor.
FaceTime or some other?
She can't talk about them rolling dice. Objection. Overruled, sir. You can't talk about shooting dice. Who gives a flying frick? Oh, you can't hear nothing.
Let me just ask first. Did you ever speak with Quay?
Ooh, someone blew their nose like that. You heard that? Ooh,
I can't recall if I have.
Would you give Quay advice?
Would I give Quay advice?
Yes.
What that for to mean?
Did you advise Quay?
What that for to mean?
Certain
Man,
people
what
he
that
should
for
hang
to
around?
mean?
Well, let me just ask first. Did you ever speak with Quay on? Well, let me just ask first. Did you ever speak with
Someone
Quay on?
farted.
Well, let me just ask first. Did you ever? Well, let me just ask first. 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 Did you ever speak with
Somebody
Quay on
farted.
FaceTime?
Somebody had to have farted. Somebody
I
had
can't
to have
recall if I
farted.
have.
Friend. Babe, can you let Daisy in? She's okay, right? Let's take some Excedrin.
Would you give Quay advice?
Would I give Quay advice?
Yes.
What they for to me?
Did you advise Quay on certain people he should hang around with?
Oh.
Or not hang around with?
What about it?
Yeah, you did.
I did.
Which one?
Have you
The
advised
alien?
Quay on individuals
That was the
he
alien
should or
blanket.
should not hang around with?
Oh, it's green.
I probably have.
Yeah.
Specifically, did you advise Quay on whether he should hang around?
No, it was green.
Have you ever advised Quay on hanging around Young Thug?
I told Quay that me and her, I have
I'm
a personal
done.
problem with Young Thug.
I swear on
Did you advise him on
my mom.
whether or not he should hang around Young Thug?
Stop. That's my
I
water.
just answered it.
No, you told him that you answered you had a personal problem with Thug. That wasn't the
Right,
question.
and I told him that, yeah, I advised him that.
What is the thing that you're referring
He said I advised
Whatever
him
you
that.
just asked me, I agreed to what you just said.
So for clarity for the record, you've advised Quay about hanging around Young Thug.
What's your objection?
Do it.
Clarify. I think she's trying to get him to clarify it, so I'm gonna overrule your objections.
Overrule my objection for what,
You
Your
advised
Honor?
him on
How
hanging
dare
around
you?
Young Thug.
I told Quay
What you tell Quay, you liar?
that he needed to watch who he hang around.
And was that in 2021?
I don't know when it was.
He was just trying to keep them guys on notice and some shit. Like, hey, you gotta watch out who you hang around, but only I can hang around them.
Have you spoken with Quay
Have an ass.
in this year, 2024?
No. You said, have I talked to him this year?
Yes.
No.
What about last year in 2023?
I cut all communication with
I
everybody.
cut all communication with him. I cut all communication with the
I
Mersey.
haven't speaking with nobody.
With the Mersey.
We've talked about Quay, Thug, Shannon, and Yak. Do you know any of the other defendants?
No, I don't know nobody else. I don't.
You liar.
We've spoken about 4. Do you know any of the other defendants?
No, I don't know.
Yes, he knows.
Do you know someone by the name of Trontavious Stevens or Tick?
Who?
Tick or Slug?
Yeah.
Do you know him by his given name or just Tick or Slug?
I know him by Tick.
Okay.
Ew, sound like he said something else, Paul.
About how long have you known Tick?
For a while.
How'd you meet Tick?
Don't know.
Oh.
And when you say for a while, would that be more than 5 years ago?
Yes.
I'm fat.
Back when you
Breathe
first
hard.
met Tick, how would you describe your relationship?
Again, if you're barely tapping into this, subscribe,
know.
like
I
the
can't
channel,
reflect
and
back on when I first met him.
this is YSL Woody giving
can't
statements
you
on the stand.
I know a whole lot of people.
What was your relationship like with Tick?
What was your
mean?
relationship like?
Good relationship, bad. Did y'all get along with each other? What was your relationship like? Was it a good relationship? What was your relationship like with Tick?
What you mean?
Was it a good relationship? What was your relationship like with Tick?
What you mean?
What's your little wicked like lick look?
What was your relationship like with Tick?
What you mean?
What was your relationship like with Tick?
What's your little relationship like with Chip?
What was your relationship like with Tick?
What
What you
you
mean?
Good relationship, bad.
what you will wicked like with him?
What you mean?
What was your relationship like with Tick?
What you
What
look
you mean?
like with him?
Good relationship, bad.
Ah,
What was your relationship like with Tick?
Just like it would be with anybody else from that I know.
Do you get along with everybody that you know?
If we cool,
So I'm saying that you were cool with it.
that's what I said.
Bro. Vecro, bro. Braden's like,
what you mean?
10 years old, bro. Careful with that, bro.
Things young black men do in their neighborhood.
I don't know what young black men do in the neighborhood. So what is
Try to survive and stay away from the police.
do you do anything else besides trying to survive and stay away from the police?
Yeah, get locked up.
Okay. Anything else besides getting locked up?
You got my criminal history, right?
We're not talking about your criminal history, Mr. Copeland.
Crazy, man.
Is there anything else that you all used to do?
I don't recall.
Oh, shoot. My bad, Braden.
I'm going to show you permission to approach her.
Have you shown that to defense counsel?
Bro, what you doing up still? It's freaking 1 o'clock in the morning.
When you die, you go to another life.
What
Maybe
the?
heaven.
I get scared of that. I don't want to talk about that. I'm scared. But this guy is... Oh! He almost tripped. Look, watch. Hey, man, like the hands of God said, sit down, boy. Look at the guy in that plum suit, like laughing. Man, you know Thugger's like, man, Thugger, I want to take the whole trip, man. Oh, bro, hey, like, sir, you must sit down. Look at Young Thug's lawyer is laughing. He's like, oh, dude, I'm just gonna freaking just go chill with Young Thug and make a spread. Go make a spread with Young Thug right now. Bro, I bet you they be getting them cookies, smashing up the cookies with the hot water, and then you get the honey bun over that, and then you just put the peanut butter. But I heard too, like if you could get the cream cheese in there, it's even better because it's like cooler. I look like a tomato. Cuz, bro, I turned red, bro. I'm freaking, this is funny, bro. He almost tripped. I laugh at the most stupidest thing. I laugh at the stuff that's not supposed to be funny.
Do they look like the same, Lil D?
I'm asking you a question, Mr. Copeland.
Look, what does he have in his mouth? Like a squirrel? Look at that.
How do you distinguish this little D from the other little D?
They look like two different people.
When you are addressing or talking about them, how do you distinguish the two little D? When you are addressing or talking about little D,
They look like two different people.
when you are a little D, is it the same little D?
No.
He's
How do you
totally chewing
distinguish,
candy right now.
Mr. Copeland? You called your son. Is this the same little D?
Do they look like the same, Lil D?
I'm asking you a question, Mr. Copeland. Is it the same little D?
No.
All right. How do you distinguish this little D from the other little D?
They look like two different people.
Pause.
When you are addressing or talking about them, how do you distinguish the two little D's from each other?
What you mean?
Do you call one of them little D?
Broke his hip. Oh.
If you ask me which Lil D I'm talking about.
And that's what I'm asking you. When you are
Well, you
talking
should just
about,
ask me that.
Mr. Copeland, which little D, how do you describe him if you're talking about him? If you're talking about the two little D's, how do you distinguish this little D?
Pause.
I just said he Lil D from Cleveland Avenue.
Okay, thank you so much. About how old were you all when you took this picture?
I don't know.
Do you have hair on your head when you take the picture?
What you
When you
trying?
took the picture.
What you trying to say?
It looked like I got hair on my head.
Okay. How long ago have you been bald? How long ago have you
Bitch, he
been
said.
bald? How long ago have you been bald? Been bald.
He goes.
How long ago have you been bald?
He's really hurt by that. He got mad at that bitch. Oh shit. He's really hurt by that. Look at his bald old head.
When you take this picture?
What you
When you
trying?
took the picture.
He said, what you trying to say? He's mad.
I don't know.
Bro.
You have hair on your head when you take this picture?
What you
When you
trying?
took the picture.
It looked like I got hair on my head.
Okay. How long ago have you been bald?
Why does he do that? He goes. He's really hurt by that, bro.
When I
That,
got out of prison.
when I got out of prison.
This an old picture.
And that's what I need to know. Thank you very much.
You freaking. He's fucking mad.
How long have you known Little D from Cleveland?
He is fucking
How long
mad.
have you known Little D from Cleveland?
Know who?
How long have you known Little D from Cleveland?
I have her. Oh man.
I knew him back in 20. I think I met him in 2013.
Bro.
Do you recall?
I think.
That's fine.
He was
Do you recall how you
mad.
met?
Well, you just see somebody around.
Well, yeah, you just see somebody around. What the hell?
Back in 2013, when y'all first met, how would you describe your relationship with him? Were
With
y'all
who?
friends? Cool?
With who?
Little D from Cleveland.
Little D from Cleveland. Pause.
Wow, I just built the most amazing work.
No, you didn't.
How would I describe our friendship?
How would I describe?
Let me ask you,
How would I
have
describe
friendship
my
with
friendship? Nah, this is a new one. This one is literally. Damn, this one is what day ago.
I wouldn't say a friendship.
Did you
No, it's not. It's from yesterday.
hang out with him, like go to the club with him, or
Do they have
talk
trial
about shooting
every
dice,
day?
concert? Did you do those
Huh?
things with Little D?
I try to get over
They
on
don't
him.
have no days off?
What does that mean?
If he shoot dice with me, I'm gonna try to get over on him.
Like the weekend?
I guess then you would try to win the dice game.
I won't treat him like a friend.
You would not.
Oh. Why did my trial only last 2 days?
Have you ever had Little D purchase guns for you?
Nope, but I took a gun from him.
So your testimony today that
My
you
trial only
purchased
lasted
for
2
you,
days.
that you took a gun from him.
You talking about a Pacific situation?
Has there ever been a time that you had Little D purchase a gun for you?
My federal case?
Is there a time that you?
I said my federal
Ooh,
case.
babe, I want some chicken tenders.
And when you say your federal case, what do you mean?
The case they sent me to the feds.
What are you talking about for the jury?
I'm answering your question.
I understand. You're saying your federal case that they send you to the feds. What does that have to do with Little D purchasing a gun for you?
The homicide investigator told me that I had the rights to protect myself.
Okay.
So I believed the way he said.
I believed it when he said it.
And got a gun to protect myself.
And how did you get that gun?
I paid Lil D to go get it.
Okay, thank you. And was that in 2015?
Yeah.
Does Mook spell his name in a certain way?
I don't know how to spell his name.
Can we hold off a second?
Who are all those people? Why did they gather around like freaking seagulls?
Who's the other? You know the other person?
Shannon?
And is Big Boo still alive?
You say, is he still alive?
Did he pass away?
No, he was killed.
Okay. When did you first meet Big Boo?
I don't know.
Was it around that 2013? I mean, excuse me, before
Damn, they out of
2013?
them.
I knew of him before I knew him. So I can't recall when we actually.
Let me ask you this. Did you know Big Boo before you knew Little D from Cleveland?
Inky?
Do you remember how you met him?
Who?
Big Boo.
I said I knew of him before I. So.
Or someone when you actually started meeting him, do you remember how you met him? How would you describe your relationship with him?
What you mean?
Like when you first met him, was he like a big brother, mentor, friend? How would you describe your relationship?
What you mean? So he's not
I
locked
used to
up
with a lot
anymore?
of money, I married it.
And would you speak with him often?
No,
Did you see him often?
I saw him a lot, but we didn't communicate a lot.
We didn't communicate with the Merzik. It was just with the Merzik.
Earlier, there was a picture with an individual by the name of OG Bentley. Do you remember looking at that picture yesterday?
No, I don't.
All right.
Who's that guy? That was why it's so snarky. For Shisho. Why is so snarky? What does he have to do with this? Did y'all ever listen to the YSL gang? Like, did y'all ever listen to all them boys from Young Thug's camp?
You telling me?
Are you talking to me, man? Sure you do. You know who you're talking to, man?
Yeah, I remember.
Okay. And the individual that's to my left, I think yesterday you said that his name was OG. Or you
Oh man,
OG?
he's right there.
Right here.
Yes.
What about him?
Do you know him?
Not personally.
When you say not personally, what do you mean? Have you ever spoken with him?
I'm pretty sure.
Damn.
Have you ever gone out with
Man,
him?
I had to pawn that thing, bro.
Yeah.
That thing is gone. R.I.P.
Back
Kinfolk.
in 2014 and January of 2015.
Nah, I don't know what happened to that thing, man. It got lost or something. I was all barred out and it slipped away from me.
Have you ever spoken with him during that time period?
But that's crazy, bro. That's pretty
Yes.
dope, bro, that you said that.
I don't even pay this guy no attention, so I barely remember him like that. Like he never been a factor to me. I don't.
When you said that
Man,
you've
that
been to
looked
the
like
club,
freaking Sauce Walker.
is that around 2014, 2015, or some other time?
You said something about a club.
I asked you, have you gone to the club with him? You said yes.
Oh, no, I'm saying, like, to be honest, I thought he was his manager or something. I'm not a person that asks questions. So I didn't know, I didn't pay him no attention. Like, we didn't have any comment or nothing. Like, I don't.
What is he talking about,
see
bro?
no
You
reason for me to
already
talk to him.
told. You already told on him. This was a long one. Hey, pause. This one was freaking. I'm just trying to get to the best
Mr.
part.
Shard said that it said, so we quoted it from what Mr. Shard said. So I assume they all talked about it together before they came in here.
Hey, shit, look who's running the show, dude.
Further into the conspiracy,
The statement can
he is on the like.
Here we go.
It stopped and started again or something. You can watch it when you see it. I'm not saying the state spliced it. I'm just saying it looks at one point like the video stopped and then started again. So what
Yeah,
it
much
looks
love,
like
bro.
Kendrick is doing a selfie video.
For real, famo.
When you watch it play all the way through,
Appreciate
it's
you,
only
bro.
17 seconds. You can see it. When you watch it play all the way through, before it goes.
Yeah, we're
to
gonna
the
watch it play all the way
makes a
through.
statement about the price on the head.
We been, it's been
not at
born.
all in evidence that Mr. Kendrick is holding the camera.
What? Kendrick's involved?
All right.
Hey, Your Honor.
So what's your specific objection?
My objection is to the allegation that Mr. Kendrick has adopted that statement because he's holding the camera and did not disavow it.
All right, sir. All right, sir. Thank you. All right, Mr. Steele, and then Mr. Shard again.
Your Honor, there's not a case I can find that a person in Mr. Arnold's position would be a party opponent. He's indicted. He has cut a agreement.
Damn, look, Mr. Steele just literally like he's playing his role now.
A party here, so
He's still on the indictment, though, right?
yeah. So I can't find any case that says fact that a human being, an indictment is hearsay. It is the district attorney's allegations. It is total rank hearsay under Brown versus State, which we discussed earlier.
Is there anybody that still stays solid with Young Thug? Like,
And I'd like,
or did everybody like
if someone has it and I'm wrong, I want to learn.
switch
But
up?
I can't find anything that supports.
By the way, under my videos,
that this is a
again, nah, I'm glad you're here with me. But under my videos, I just posted a brand new video, and y'all check it out and try to name it for me. I don't know what to name it.
But he is on the indictment. I still can't. He's not here. The party, and then generally we get a 105 instruction, 24-1-105 instruction.
You may still get one at some point in time, but not now. Okay? All right, sir. Anything else?
Not on that issue.
Okay. All right. Mr. Sharp?
I mean, I agree with Mr. Steele, but with Winfrey, but this is one step further because he's not a party opponent. Yes, it's a little absurd to say he's a party opponent to the state right now. He signed a plea deal with the state to testify. He signed declarations written by the state. He's not a party opponent, but more importantly, while he is on the indictment is no longer pending against him.
Y'all get what's going on?
I don't think that makes a difference as to whether or not. I mean, you can still be on the indictment. You can resolve your case, and conversations still could be, theoretically admissible as to others. So, but I'll hear from the state, but that's not my understanding, Mr. Sharp.
Football game and the time runs out in the fourth quarter. You know the other team's no longer your opponent. He does not have a pending case. There's nothing going on.
While that may be true,
and there's no.
While that may be true, but I still think the statement can be used against. It can be used for other purposes.
Can I just respond to the adoptive admission? We have a target on our heads is not an accusation. Okay, that's not something that would clearly elicit the response of Mr. Kendrick to say, oh, well, hold on, you're saying something about me, so let me clear that up. That's what adoptive admissions are. You say something and then about me, and then I have to clear it up, or it's assumed that I agree with it. That's not even close to what adoptive admissions are.
All right.
I don't even know what the hell they're saying anyways.
One additional, Your Honor. Also could be considered a co-conspirator.
Appreciate you,
part
bro.
of the larger conspiracy of the gang of YSL. Again, this is in November of
Like she's like the
2014.
whole
We
picture,
believe the
huh?
beef between YSL and If Gang is beginning to arise and heat up. And so the fact that he says, we have a target on our back, the we will argue is YSL and the hour is the YSL. And therefore, this statement could come in to show the larger conspiracy, which would be the gang conspiracy as well.
And to be a statement, a co-conspirator statement,
Hey.
it would have to be in furtherance of the conspiracy.
This guy
There's nothing about
said
that
it best.
statement
Tejas
that
409.
would indicate at all that
Rap
is
lyrics
furthering
jammed up Young
the-
Thug.
That's a jury.
Watch what you put on track, for real.
Well,
Come back to bite you in
remember what I
the
told you
alligators.
earlier, during the trial, this proceeding. At this point in time,
Bite you in the
there
nalgas.
is evidence that's been presented by the state to show that there potentially may be a conspiracy. So,
These
as a result,
these judges
that's-
just like a
that's
bottle
kind
of
the
Pepto
entry.
Bismol.
So I believe at this point in time that
I thought that was
that
Young
that
Thug.
may fall into
The lady
the
standing up,
category
that's sitting down right now. I thought that was
of
Young
whether or
Thug.
not a conspiracy has been shown. Now, whether or not the jury believes that, buys it, they've proven it, proven it beyond a reasonable doubt to a jury satisfaction.
So glad I remembered Uber Eats has office supplies, but I feel like I'm forgetting something.
I feel like I'm gonna change you.
Will be determined later, and whether or not that particular statement was made in furtherance of the conspiracy is again.
What are you calling a conspiracy?
I gotta disagree because it's
Objection, Your Honor.
multiple steps.
Objection.
Yeah,
I don't want
I
you to arrest Young
understand that,
Thug.
but-
Let him
It
go.
has to be in furtherance of the conspiracy, and you as
It
an
looked like
agency
Sexy
judge
Red.
Well,
make that
I don't like
determination.
I've determined I've determined that that's made in pursuant from what the state's telling me they're trying to
Hey,
get,
Sharif,
trying to get
what's the
admitted
deal,
to
fam?
is made in furtherance of the conspiracy. So
Okay,
yes,
well, may we have a continuing
yes, you certainly may, sir. Absolutely.
What's the deal, famo?
Absolutely.
We're just watching
parties
Young
are
Thug's
rules in
homie
effect. I'll
snitch
make it
on
a
him.
continuing objection. All right, anything
His
else?
name is YSL Woody. He snitched on Young Thug. So
Your
he's
Honor,
on the stand.
know how state could argue anything from those words. There's no context.
They've made an argument. You disagree, and I'm gonna rule in their
Hey,
favor.
appreciate you,
And
bro,
again,
bro.
The jury ultimately will decide.
Tejas 409.
But
Shout him out.
as a
Shout you out, bro,
threshold issue,
bro.
I've made that determination over your objection and over your, I would say, disagreement.
What I'm trying to ask the court to
For sure. Hey, shout out
framework
Braden,
of
man.
your ruling for the state is that the words "we have a target on our back" does not go to potentially anything based upon that 17-second video or 10-second video. It is so out of context. We don't know what they're talking about.
But it's part of the state's evidence in this case. Miss Hilton, you want to respond to that?
You're right. It shows a show of force. Like they collectively are bragging about whatever target.
If
they
I
have
couldn't
on their
hear-
back and has put this on social
If
media.
I couldn't
This is
hear,
posted on Mr.
I would think that was
I
Young
believe
Thug.
this will be
If it didn't have
identified as
volume.
Mr. Garlington's page. And so on
Pause,
their
I'm just
public
kidding.
social media page, because this is how we received it, they're showing that or telling to the world as a show of force, we got a target on our back.
Hell
Whether
yeah.
we care or not, again, that's showing that this gang, we got a target on our back, and this evidence can be placed before the jurors, and the jurors can decide what, if anything, they want to do with this evidence.
All right, I'm going to admit.
Your Honor, can I say one more thing?
Say one more
Play
thing,
that
sir.
one more time. It sounds like they may be saying we have turbans on our head, not targets on our head.
That's what the defense brought up. That's what Mr. Shard said that it said. So we quoted it from what Mr. Shard said. So
Get
I
into
assume they
the
all talked
drama.
about it together
Get into that
before
drama.
They came in here.
And if it's misleading, that's another reason to keep it out. If it's misleading, I'm saying what I heard. If Mr. Weinstein heard something
play it
different,
again,
then that's
please.
what he heard.
Epstein, Whitestein, what?
Fucking pussy. All right,
Yeah, we got a turbine on our head.
One more time.
We got turbans on.
fucking pussy. All right,
Yeah, we got a turbine on our head.
He says we got turbines on our head.
Yeah, we got.
We got turbines.
So that's the
we got turbans on our head.
We got turbans on our head. So
Okay.
the we is the we.
All right. Okay.
Hey, it does kind of sound like they say we got targets on our heads, though. It could go either way.
I'm gonna admit it and let that.
It could go either way. It's just kind of like we got targets on our head, turban targets.
So I'm gonna admit
turban targets, turbans.
All right. Anything else?
Turbans,
Change these
turban.
2 videos. All right. Bring Mr. Copeland back in, please.
So is he in jail, or does he get to like leave from there, or? Hey, have fun tomorrow, bro. Tyler, Texas. Shout out Tyler, Texas. What did they do?
How are you?
Not this time. I hate these ads, man. Anybody with like freaking that makes clothes, designs clothes, bro? Hey, send them to me, bro. I'll make a whole video about it, bro.
378 Yankee Echo 1.
Email me. I got you. I'll wear your shit and everything.
Ms. Hilton, is that the June 10th, 2015 interview purportedly of Mr. Copeland?
Yes.
Okay.
What I want to alert the court is
You got to talk into a mic, man.
attorney wants to use for impeachment. We're not showing just to the witness, listening closely. It's going to
On the
Some had volume, some didn't. It's weird.
Your ear better than mine.
Nah, Young Thug didn't snitch. This is Young Thug's homie. He snitched on Young Thug.
2015, 34805.
Nah, yeah, Young Thug's in jail for sure. Hey, shout out Dallas, man. Shout out Sharif from Dallas. Shout out Tejas 409, Galveston, Galvatraz Island. Shout out that Galveston, Texas, bro. For real. Hey, there's a storm coming our way, bro. We got to be careful. I'm over here in San Antonio. City of the Spurs. Man, what the hell these boys? Oh shit, it's gonna get good. Oh, why'd they all rush up there?
Have used FaceTime.
Damn, look at this guy's all up on her. Weirdos. I don't know what's going on. I want something good to happen though.
Know what I said?
Yeah, I know, fam. Hey.
9 minutes and 30 seconds to 9 minutes and 35 seconds.
Yankee. It's a Texas thing for sure. For sure.
All right, any objection to states 379 Yankee from
See, I told you it's something about a Yankee. That boy's wearing a Dodger hoodie.
Admitting that he publishes you see fit.
Woody a rat for real. He was all, and then he had been snitching like for years. He's been snitching since 2015.
First of all, that's you, Mr. Copeland.
Hey, bro, what did I just sound like him, revere. What did I just review earlier? This same thing. If y'all look back, I was reviewing the same interview.
Is that you?
You look like it.
Aaron, I was gonna say interview.
And you rap YSL a lot in your music.
Gang.
If you smell, got him. Gang. They are sticking it to him right now. This is where it's gonna get good. This is getting good. It's gonna get gooder. It's gonna get gooder. I swear, it's gonna get gooder. I promise, man. If you subscribe, it's gonna get gooder. If you subscribe, you're gonna have some good luck too. I promise. Woody is a rat, bro. They're gonna call him Rudy. No, not Rudy like that, but Rudy's my dad. But
You rap
he's a
YSL
rat, so
lot
he's
in your
a
music.
Gang.
Woody Woodpecker.
Did you hear that? Do I need to bring it closer to you?
I heard him say I rap YSL a lot.
And did you hear what your response was?
Gang.
Did you hear what your response was?
Yeah, gang.
All right. When you responded, gang, what did
For
you
real,
do?
right? He might as well. He
I
has that
responded,
jacket
gang.
already.
So
But
you're
he's
saying
gonna
you
be
didn't
able
say
to
gang, you
be
said gang.
doing interviews for the rest of his
Gang.
life on
GAME is
podcasts.
what you're saying?
So it's
that
kind
you
of a
said?
win. Like,
Yeah, he said YSL gang.
he's still gonna be able to eat.
So your testimony today is that you said game and not gang. I'm trying to get clarification.
Oh, hold on. All right, I'll sustain the objection as that's the answer.
Do you recall in the beginning of that same video saying slat YSL for life?
What about it?
Did you say that?
What about
Probably
it?
so.
Okay. When you say slat YSL for life, what are you referencing?
What you mean? I don't know what referencing mean.
When you say YSL for life,
You know
are you
what that
talking about
means,
the
bruh.
music or the gang?
So I'm doing an interview with Out the Porch.
Okay.
I'm trying to get into the music.
To the music.
And I was told I had to
Yep.
make people believe in me.
For real.
So I was doing interviews trying to make people believe in me.
Have you ever been signed to YSL, the record label?
No.
All right. So why would you be repping YSL if you've never been signed to the record label?
Because I sent Young Thug my music and tried to convince him that I was trying to go the right way in life and do music. So.
And he never signed you to the label?
I went back to jail.
But you were never signed
Crazy,
to the
right?
label?
Crazy, bro. And I was just
How could I say
showing
this?
this off the porch.
I sustain the objection.
For real though. Man, I want some damn Skittles.
Oh, okay.
Stop playing League if you don't have Professor yet. Yes, it makes such a big...
Babe.
Okay. All right, Mr. Still.
Babe.
Noted.
When you said, as you're saying now, you said game, what did you mean by that?
Game.
So what did you mean when you said that?
What you mean? Like, what did I mean?
What does game mean?
I'm trying to run a game.
So because I'm trying to understand.
I'm trying to run game. So when he said, I mentioned YSL a lot of my game, this the direction I'm trying to go. I'm trying to get their attention to sign me. This my whole, however you say it.
All right. You said their intention to sign you, but you were friends with Young Thug before this interview. Is that fair to say?
Yeah, but what he told me was he not putting his money into me if I'm gonna be out here in the streets.
Okay. So why are you still representing YSL if he wasn't going to put any money in you?
I had to convince that I was serious about the music. So
Serious
if
about
he
the
didn't
industry,
sign
bro.
me, if somebody
There is
had
no
the right
industry,
amount of
bro,
money,
bro.
then that's where I was gonna go.
The streets is a lie.
Okay.
Babe, come over here,
Now,
babe.
since we're talking about,
Yes, they're asking for you.
let me ask you,
Right here, there's two
prior
chairs.
to 2020, when that interview was taken,
Come sit on the couch.
did you represent YSL back in 2015 and 2014? Was it about the music in 2015 and 2014?
I don't care.
You said, was it about the music? What you mean?
The what?
You're telling the
Mom.
truth. The reason why you rep YSL is because
Everybody.
you're trying to get signed. Is that fair to say?
No,
This
you asked me
guy,
about
this
the
guy's
interview.
brain cells are moving
And I
slow.
was saying why I said in the interview was to get these people attention.
Before this interview,
Okay.
did you rep YSL before this interview?
I did.
And before this interview, when you rep YSL, what was your purpose of representing
No.
YSL at that time?
Have you ever had a dream in the middle of your dream you get an
You
ad?
said what my purpose?
Why were you representing YSL before this interview?
What the fuck?
You got to be more specific, like clear on what you're saying.
You gotta be more
talking about
specific.
back in the days. You talking about 2020? What are you talking about?
I knew it because I said Cade and you didn't say nothing. And then I just heard.
56 double.
No ads in my dreams. Hey, I know my wife be having ads in her dreams. I be having ads because of my big ass forehead, so I be having like movies. I be having like drive-ins. He's making all that noise. Baby, you should make some coffee cake. What? Really? No? Come chill. I want to make
So
some
back in
coffee.
2014, that you throwing up the YSL sign.
I don't know if this 2014.
We can scroll down. Do you see the date being October 26, 2014?
Yeah, I see it right here.
In this symbol, you're throwing up.
Everybody
Why are
had
you throwing up the
G-Shocks on.
YSL symbol?
Shaking in the chair shows signs of weakness, for real.
Why are you throwing up the YSL symbol?
For clout.
Do anything
So
for
in 2014,
clout.
you were doing it for clout.
Yeah, I was going around. Everybody say they see me with Thug and Birdman them.
And he sucked. He was really a gangster though, I guess, but he snitched, so he just ruined all of that.
Besides clout. Did you ever call yourself running with YSL and talking about gangs in a January 11th interview with Detective Thorpe?
Say that again?
Sure. In January of 2011, when you were interviewed by the Atlanta
Let
Police
him
Department
out.
in January 11th of 2015.
Why?
Yeah, I was.
Okay.
Well, I don't know the date, but
And were you interviewed in reference to the killing of Donovan Thomas?
I was.
And during that interview, were you asked questions
Come
about
on, Inky.
YSL and if
Yeah.
gang?
In January?
Yes.
I don't recall.
You don't recall? Okay. And during that interview,
Yeah, I know.
let me ask you this. Was there any point in that
Mike's, please. Extra cold.
Nah,
Is this fire
I
person's
getting
day hard enough for a
30
Mike's
years
Hard
in it.
Lemonade, Joel?
Was it?
interview that you and Detective Thorpe were talking about music?
I don't recall.
What?
Do you recall why you went to the police department on that morning to talk with Detective Thorpe?
Yes.
Why did you go to talk to Detective Thorpe?
Because they called me because they said that my name was involved in a murder.
And why did you choose to go meet with the detectives on that day?
Huh?
Why did you decide to go down and speak with the detectives that day?
I don't know.
Were you involved in the murder that they were calling you about?
No.
Did you tell the detectives that?
I don't. Did I tell him what?
That you were not involved in the murder.
I think I told him I didn't do it.
And during that first meeting that you
What
had
you mean you
with the
think you
detectives,
think?
did you talk about the beef between YSL and If Gang during that interview?
We don't think we do.
I don't know. I don't know. All I remember was about that interview.
Can't be
was
thinking,
he
bro. That's
questioned me
ghetto
about-
thinking.
He called me down there because he said that everybody said I did this crime.
And during the course of that,
I don't remember about
Mm,
nothing
something
else
smells
that
like
he
Big Red.
discussed with me.
I got
do
the
you remember in the February 21st,
brush
2015
of
interview,
like Big Red. Y'all know what Big Red
speaking
is?
with police
The
about
one's not
the
from
beef
Texas?
between If Gang and YSL?
No, I do not.
How did Rich Homie Quan? What did Rich Homie Quan snitch on? Why did they calling Rich Homie Quan a snitch? Yeah, why are they saying that? Is it because they made him feel some type of way? Man, it sucks. That shit was funny in the beginning, though.
Did you go to the club for?
Did draw myself.
Whenever they talk about his bald ass
Did
head.
you have a section in the club, or were you just kind of roaming
I just go
around?
in the club.
Now, when you went to the club, did you take money to the club?
If I had it,
Would you ever flash money in the club?
if I had it,
Permission to approach?
Do you have something you need to show? to
What's
us?
good, King Shooter? I don't know, but why would they say that about Rich Homie Quan? They said that he snitched or something. Like this is snitching. And whenever you're in like that little room and shit, like, and they record your ass, that's snitching. Like, I don't think Rich Homie Quan snitched. I don't think that either. But I do think that that lady looks like young Thug in a blouse. Young Thug's wearing a blouse suit, but free Young Thugger. You know he can pull it off. Thugger. Hell no. Nah. Nope. Objection, Your Honor. This is Bullock.
I can't tell.
You could tell, bro. You snitched already. You read it, bruh.
And when you say you can't tell, what do you mean?
I can't see.
For sure. Was there a new one?
Maybe push it up closer to you. I'm going to pull it up closer.
Was that the new one already? Okay. You fell asleep. Okay, then. You fell asleep.
Corrupt and disgraced pastor Bishop Lamar Whitehead thought he could fool everyone.
By the way, this right here, this belongs to Poetic Flacco. This next video that I'm going to watch belongs to Poetic Flacco. He owns this content right here. I am just reviewing it. This is for promo use only. Thank you.
on. But the rules is finally over after what took place today in federal court. He just got sentenced to a lot of time in prison.
Y'all know
And
who he's
before we
talking
can
about?
touch on that, we have to rewind a little bit and give you guys the full context. So if you already watched part 1, where I broke down everything, then you can skip to part 2. But if you haven't, then you're in for a treat. And this is the full story of how Bishop Lamar Whitehead is on his way to prison. The millionaire pastor, Bishop Lamar Whitehead, life is over after this recent court verdict. A lot of us discovered who Bishop Lamar Whitehead was right around the same time. We found out when he went viral for being robbed during a church sermon, where robbers came in and stole $1 million worth of jewelry from off his body.
When I laid down on the floor, when the young men came and put the gun to my back, as y'all see on the video.
He was a liar. He was doing everything for clout.
Took my watch, took my jewelry, took my bishop's ring, and then they took my bishop's cross, and he ripped my collar off just to get to my jewelry.
When the robbery footage was going viral and then he told us how much they stole from him, a lot of us was skeptical because Bishop Lamar Whitehead was a pastor of a church that included 48 people that was usually empty. Like, his services usually had about 15 people in attendance. So how could he afford $1 million in jewelry? Right? And why would he wear $1 million in jewelry to church? Especially because his church was in the hood. Now, a lot of people was smelling something funny and thought he probably paid those dudes to come and rob him or pretend to rob him.
I already know that,
he
Woody.
could file an insurance claim and then overappraise
He's locked up still, right?
So his jewelry is probably worth like $20,000.
Hey, nah, but hey,
folks it was worth
why would that pastor need $1 million worth
to get
of
some
jewelry,
money back,
dog?
right? A scam. So, but
got
nobody
like
could really
13 people
prove
in
it. So we
it,
sort of
man. That's
forgot
like-
about it. And Bishop
I can't
Lamar
be-
Whitehead
I
was
would
sort
not
of a
buy no jewelry
sympathetic
like
figure
that.
for getting
Hell no, I'll
robbed
be buying some fake
on
diamonds.
live
I ain't
stream,
even gonna lie.
you know, as a pastor of a church conducting a sermon. But then the sympathy went away fairly quickly because people started to realize there were some character flaws with Bishop Lamar Whitehead. See, a video went viral of him attacking a woman in church that people wasn't feeling at all.
While they take pictures and they want to be on social media, take the pictures, take the pictures, take the pictures, take the pictures, take the pictures. Okay, now go over here, grab her out, grab her out. Now you're gonna grab her out, grab her out.
That was Bishop Lamar M. Whitehead at his church in Brooklyn, New York this past Sunday, where he was giving a sermon, and he says a woman who was being disruptive then walked up to him, and he said he felt threatened by this woman, he and his wife and his child. So part of this was captured on surveillance video. Let's take a look.
What?
Come on up here. I'm gonna make you famous.
Pastors are human too, but people are expecting a pastor who is leading a congregation, who is a man of God, to have a bit more discipline than what Bishop Lamar Whitehead exercised. Now, he would give an explanation as to why he attacked the lady, despite the fact that he invited her up.
I keep saying that I invite her in the pulpit. You have to be a minister to be in the pulpit in my church. So she came on the side and she began to yell at me. She began to cuss me out and say whatever she wanted to say. I let her say what she wanted to say, and I'm going to be posting more video because you guys didn't see the video inside of the church. What you guys don't see on camera is that she started to walk back to leave, and then she spit back around. And she came back after my wife and my daughter. So I have my wife and my daughter, who's 10 months old, sitting there, and she came and said, and now you're a liar, going towards my wife. And that's when you see her walk in front of me, going at my wife and my daughter, and I grabbed her.
His explanation didn't earn him any new supporters. People were not happy with his explanation at all. They actually felt it was like an excuse, and they was pissed. So the sympathy that he once had from the public and
Plus, that boy was wearing
the
some
love
six
persona
rings.
he once had was absolutely
That
gone.
boy was
People
wearing some
were
Jordan
turning on this
6
dude
rings.
right and left.
Never trust
Seeing
him.
how undisciplined he is and how violent he is sort of added to the laundry list of things that people were skeptical about regarding Bishop Lamar Whitehead. Right now, people were extremely skeptical because he didn't carry himself like a pastor, talk like a pastor, act like a pastor. And he didn't
real.
live like a pastor. The dude was boastful, braggadocious. Like, the dude manned a church full of 48, I guess, official members, but only about 10 or 15 show up on a given Sunday. But this dude somehow had a Rolls Royce and had a mansion. And he wasn't shy about showing off his wealth. I don't care what y'all say, but this is straight Pookie behavior. He's recorded himself at the Louis store walking out with bags. Like, why are you a pastor and this boastful and braggadocious, bro? Like, why are you this vain? Congregation, nor us who was just watching from an outside perspective, didn't know at the time, but him being boastful and braggadocious was the least of our worries when dealing with Bishop Lamar Whitehead. Now, a lot of people were wondering and pressing the issue of trying to know, where is his wealth coming from? Dude doesn't own a big church. Like, he's not receiving enough donations to be living in a $4.5 million mansion and have, $500,000 cars. Where is his wealth coming from? Well, the next debacle for Bishop Lamar Whitehead, which are civil lawsuits, would expose exactly where his money is coming from, and it wasn't coming from an ethical place. An elderly lady called Pauline, who became a new member of Bishop Lamar's church, would expose him. You see, she was only in his church for about 4 months before he would approach her with, in hindsight, what would be a scam.
And him. 4 months after joining the church, Pauline underwent a major surgery and received a get-well-soon phone call from the pastor. Just a few months later, Pauline received another call from the man, and this time he wanted to talk about money. Pauline had always wanted to buy herself a home for her and her family, but her credit score had taken some hits over the years, and she was turned down by every lender she approached. Despite having a deposit saved, she was never able to secure a loan. Enter her savior, Lamar Whitehead. Lamar told her about his experience with mortgage broking and offered her a solution to her credit problem. In exchange for her deposit, he would buy a home in her name through his company, Lamar Whitehead, Inc. Lamar assured Pauline that her deposit would cover the house and any repairs it needed, and would also leave a little bit left over, which he would return to her with some interest.
His initial proposal to her was confusing and should have alerted a lot of red flags. He promised her that he would return her some of the money with interest, but why would he need to give her interest if he was only using her money to purchase a home? But she didn't catch the red flag because she was really desperate. She wanted a home and didn't have the credit to purchase a home, but she had a lot of cash to do so. And people like Bishop Lamar Whitehead, they prey on people who are in a bad
I can hear you good.
and they prey on the vulnerable and the desperate, which would appear to be what he did.
Pauline had no job after having surgery, and the deposit was everything she had to her name.
I don't know, but I can hear you
including her
badass.
retirement fund. Although Lamar had helped her son buy a home, she was still cautious of doing business with the bishop.
Everybody.
To put her worries to rest, Lamar offered her a $100 monthly stipend,
He's finally
which he
awake,
would
guys.
pay until she moved into her new home.
What do you mean finally?
That promise did the trick. And on the
Jesus.
30th of
Slept all
November
day.
2020,
Slept all
Pauline wrote a check to Lamar's business for $90,000. For 6 months, Pauline never received a single $100 monthly stipend and heard nothing about her new home despite constantly contacting Lamar for an update.
Ooh.
Every time she did manage to get through to him, he would tell her
I don't know
he
how
was
that
too
light's still
busy with his
going.
campaign running for Brooklyn Borough.
I don't know how that light's still going. We need to let our cats out.
Or let him out. Let my cat out the box.
You want me to let him out?
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm going to let him out. Wow, we got 13 people. Badass.
President.
Hi, everybody.
Get them
By
lights up.
mid-2021, Pauline
So
suspected
if you
that there
click
was
the
never
three
going to
buttons on the
be
top
any
corner
house.
of the right
This is some really
side,
bold stuff from this dude. He scammed her 4 months after she
you'll have
joined
money and
his
success
church.
in your
That's
future.
insane. Now, he was moving
It's
and
already been
ignoring her
proven.
as if
Statistics
she
show I'm
didn't
not
know
lying.
where his church was, or as
However,
if
if
she
you don't
didn't know
push those
people
three
who were
dots
in the
and like
congregation.
the
It's
video,
as if he was dependent
then
on her being
no matter
bedridden
what
and
happens,
super
every time you
sick and
brush
ill and too
your teeth,
tired to
your
chase
breath is
around,
always gonna smell like shit.
him for
And
her
I don't want
deposit.
that.
Right?
I'm sure
Now,
people
check
around
it
me don't
though.
want that.
Now,
So
here's
she
the
told
thing,
me,
right?
like, the
So
video.
while he's ignoring her, though, the dude is purchasing other homes. Now, apparently, because him and her son has done business in the past, he accidentally forwarded her son some documents that
Hmm.
shows that he just put down a huge deposit on a $4 million home.
You're
That
not in the
deposit
room.
could cover the money that he
You let him
owed
out in
Miss
the room?
Pauline.
But she knew for sure this was the case when her son
Hi,
received
Malai.
an interesting email from Lamar. Pauline had been introduced to Lamar by her son Rashid. Rashid had supported his mom in investing in Lamar's company, but when he realized
Let me
Pauline was
love
being
you, my
scammed, he was the one who attempted to convince Lamar to give the
Yo.
money back. Rashid repeatedly texted and until one day he got a reply, but it wasn't the reply he expected. Lamar had accidentally sent an email regarding a down payment on a $4.5 million home in Saddle River to Rashid.
Damn, where the hell is that at? Hey, shout out
The
Restream.
email outlined some details about the down payment on the home. The amount discussed would have been more
That's
than
over
enough
on
to repay his
Restream.
mother's investment. But when he told Lamar about the email and demanded that he return Pauline's money, he received a text from Lamar that said, quote, "I'm in awe of how the devil is using you. However, I knew it was coming. Now beware of the hand of judgment will hit your life and everything that's connected to you. And for the record, anything that was given to me is a donation unless it's
What, she called
attached
him
to
a
a
devil?
contract. I was making investments. That's what I do."
Not only did he scam Miss Pauline out of $90,000, but he tried to extort a businessman by the name of Brandon out of like $500,000 and other perks and privileges. So they sued Bishop Lamar Whitehead for fraud. Now here's the
Crazy
thing.
animals.
After they filed a civil suit, the civil suit wasn't even concluded. But apparently the
Scared of the
feds
dark. I don't
seen
want to.
enough to where they say, yeah, bro, you on some F-ish, bro. And they filed a criminal indictment on Bishop Lamar Whitehead.
The Brooklyn pastor who made headlines when he was robbed of expensive jewelry during a live-streamed church service has been indicted on federal charges.
Among the allegations against Lamar Whitehead, that he scammed a parishioner out of $90,000. And to CBS 2's Christina
That's
Fan
the place we
reports,
get
this isn't his
disconnected,
first time in trouble with the law.
A normally flashy Bishop Lamar Whitehead was silent outside federal court as his attorney denied all fraud
I don't know.
allegations
I think we might
against
lose
him.
power or
The
something.
Brooklyn pastor, known for delivering sermons in designer suits
I'm charging
and
up my
lavish
phone though right
jewels
now, just in
at
case we
Leaders of
gotta.
Tomorrow International Ministries, is being accused by federal prosecutors of obtaining part of his wealth illegally.
Bishop Lamar Whitehead is not guilty of these charges. We are vigorously going to defend these accusations.
According to an unsealed indictment, Whitehead asked for money and other things of value from victims using threats and false promises.
No.
He allegedly convinced a parishioner to invest $90,000
You took it
of
out?
her retirement savings with him, but spent it all on himself. He is also accused of extorting a businessman of $5,000, then convincing the victim to lend him $500,000 more and give him a stake in real estate transactions in return for favors from the city government, which Whitehead knew he could not obtain.
Bishop Lamar had a real close friendship with Mayor Eric Adams, the mayor of New York. So he will leverage their relationship to get money out of people and promising them favors from the city government that he wouldn't deliver on because he was just lying and saying whatever to extract money from out of people. And that caught up with him.
This video is sponsored by Professor, which is an app and overlay that gives you a huge advantage when you play League. So you can use it to import the best runes quickly during champ select. You get insights into how well your opponents are playing.
The bishop was arrested Monday morning and pleaded not guilty in court before he was released on a $500,000 bond.
After the indictment, his church took a really big hit. He would claim that he lost about 95% of his members due to the false claims by the media. Now, he will go ahead and try to do damage control, but even in his interview after being indicted, he couldn't answer basic questions. So they will ask him, yo, where did your money come from? He will say his money came from real estate.
When I think about the fact that you have access to millions potentially of dollars in clothing, cars, and then when you add your home, you have the life of a multi-millionaire. Where do you get your money from?
Well, you know, I am an entrepreneur, man. I'm very, I've been doing real estate over 20 years. And I do a lot of other legal things.
No.
Clear that up. And, I take that from the Bible.
Daisy just wants to be on camera.
Inherit the land. Also,
like what?
They're
Like what?
spoiled.
No, give me some specifics. Give me some specifics, bro. Because people be like what? You do real estate? And when you say real estate, you mean flipping properties?
You only have 40 members.
How do you get money on real estate?
Real estate is multifaceted. You know, you can flip properties, which I do, rentals, which I do. We into purchasing land, developing on land.
Then they will ask him, okay, is this public record? Can somebody go online and see that you own real estate? And he would say, yeah, if they knew my corporations. Then they ask, okay, what are your corporations? And he would say he doesn't want to give that answer.
When people check the public record, they'll be able to see that you buy and own property, commercial or residential. They'll be able to see that you flip property. They'll be able to see that you have an event. This is transparent and fully accessible to the public. Is that fair to say?
Of course, it's transparent, but however, you have to understand that when you buy investment properties, you don't buy it under your name. You buy it in corporation. So, unless you know, who owns.
What corporation is yours under?
I can't get into all that, Mark, man, because I'm already being targeted, man. You want me to get here and put all my business out there, man? They already.
I gotta ask.
They targeted me enough, man, and I don't want to keep putting my information out.
All right. Look,
that right there is just label for it, nigga. I'm scamming. Now I don't know what y'all expected. Like y'all really expected a pastor who behaves like a rapper to be on the up and up? Stop it. Now, as it pertains to his fraud charges, he'll respond back by saying that he was set up.
You were also charged in December of 2022 with fraud, extortion, and making false statements.
The indictment is public records, brother, and I really don't want to get into that. As per my attorneys, I really can't tap into the indictment, nor can I tap into the case. But
Have
what
a good
I can
night.
tap into is that I was set up. That's what I can tap into.
By who? Who set you up?
Well, if you read the New Yorker, his name is clear as day, Brandon Belmonte. And he went to the federal agents, the feds, and told them nothing but lies about myself and the mayor. And I need y'all to understand that this is not really about Bishop Whitehead, but this is all political. And this is to take down our second black mayor
of New York City. He knew that Mayor Adams was my mentor, and if you read the New Yorker, he said that the mayor of New York is trying to extort him, and that's what started everything. He went to the feds and told them a lie about the mayor of New York, and the feds picked it up, and they believed his lies.
The guy Brandon himself is kind of sketchy. So he thought he found a plug to the mayor, and he thought he could pay his way into favors from the city. But Mayor Eric Adams isn't really as corrupt as Bishop Lamar. So Bishop Lamar is the corrupt one and he's the criminal. He was just being mentored by Mayor Eric Adams. So Brandon thought he could buy himself favors from Mayor Eric Adams through Bishop Lamar. But Lamar was just taking the money and keeping Brandon on skates. Eventually, Brandon had enough and told the FBI, yo, bro, like, I'm being extorted by Mayor Eric Adams. But he thought that Mayor Eric Adams and Bishop Lamar was in cahoots when in fact it was just Bishop Lamar taking his money. So that's why Mayor Eric Adams is coming into play. But this is not no witch hunt against Mayor Eric Adams. It's just a misunderstanding because Bishop Lamar was taking money under the guise of he's gonna, like orchestrate or middleman the favor between Eric Adams and this dude with some cash.
Yo.
Now, Bishop Lamar was real confident that he was going to be found. He says he was. Evidence came to an end when he was found guilty on all charges yesterday.
So we could both
Lamar Whitehead facing decades in prison after a jury convicted him today on federal charges, including wire fraud.
Sausage Mahoney.
Prosecutors say he
some guy named Sausage Mahoney. I hate Flacco. Why? Flacco's dope.
Speaking for the first time to News 4's Chris Jose.
Does it sound weird? Because I have it playing out here like that. Does it sound weird, like audio?
It's been
That's
an
what they said?
roller coaster for the past 4 years.
Rashid Anderson relieved tonight following the conviction of Lamar Whitehead, better known as the Bling
Lamar
Bishop
Whitehead.
with lavish lifestyle. A Manhattan federal jury today finding Whitehead guilty of defrauding a parishioner and trying to extort a businessman.
It's been a long time coming, and we're very happy to see that the verdict was guilty today.
Rashid's mother, Pauline,
He sure as hell does.
$90,000 of her retirement savings with Whitehead. Prosecutors
With
said he
Whitehead.
spent the money on luxury goods at Louis Vuitton and Foot Locker, and even used Anderson's money to make his car payments. Rashid testified during the trial. You and your mother trusted this guy.
Yeah, we trusted him a lot.
Whitehead not yet publicly commenting on his conviction, which also includes charges that he tried to force a Bronx businessman to lend him $500,000 while promising access to Mayor Adams. Whitehead claimed he knows the mayor on a personal level. The bishop
Appreciate
owned
that,
his
Brody.
social media after his arrest in December 2022.
Just because you was arrested doesn't make you guilty.
This is one of those dudes who just don't know when to give up. See, his motto.
Hey, we got 15 people in here. What's good? Subscribe.
You're guilty. And now his motto is just because you're found guilty.
I don't know where my
doesn't mean
sign's
you're
at. Oh, yeah.
guilty.
Oh, yeah. I forgot.
Here is his laughable excuse for why he was found guilty on all charges in a court of law.
Why was Bishop Whitehead on trial? This was not about Bishop Whitehead, y'all. This was politically driven. This was about Mayor Eric Adams, okay? And let me explain this to you. Everybody knows that me and the mayor were close. He was a mentor of mine. On June the 8th, the FBI came to my house and said to me that
Because you were doing some shady ass shit, bruh.
but they had a search warrant to take my phone. Within the search warrant,
I know. I need to bring it up here.
everything to do with the mayor. See, these are the things that you guys don't know. And what they said to me was, we don't want you. We want the mayor of New York. That's what happened. This was politically driven. You to understand that I am innocent. 10 toes down, y'all. 10 toes down. The bishop is 10 toes down. And I know it looked crazy right now. I know I was found guilty, but there's more to the story. There's more to the story, and I just want y'all to understand. We need to be praying for our leaders. Pray for me, y'all. Even if you feel that
you want to be online?
wrong, pray for me. But I will not be an informant against the mayor of New York.
Hey, for real, Feds gonna clap them cheeks, boy.
So we have an update, but before we give the update on exactly what the sentence is, let's take a look at a very recent interview that Bishop Lamar Whitehead did pretty much denying everything and antagonizing the
You know who Bishop Lamar was?
So a lot of people, Bishop, who had made up their own opinion about you without ever knowing you, felt
It was that
justified even with the
bishop,
court.
the guy that
So you're just coming.
he was
out
a
of
pastor
court,
that he was doing
and,
shady shit.
I want us to talk about that journey for you, that faith walk that you're.
Bro, bro, you mean a felony walk, bro? What? Bro, bro, it's a felony walk, bro. He went to court and left out a felon, bro. Bro, God has nothing to do with this, bro. Bro, y'all are insane.
In presently, and the courts in New York said that an older woman got
That's Malai
and found you guilty. I want you to talk about what were the charges and where you are now.
So, as the world know, I was found guilty of 5 charges. The first charge was wire fraud. It was defrauding Pauline Anderson for $90,000. The second charge was
$90,000.
Yes.
And this old lady, how old is she?
She's only 50, I think 3 years old. She's not old at all.
Bro, cut the. What do you mean, bro? She's an older lady, bro. Especially, bro. If you're 53 in the hood, bro, like if you're like a 53-year-old woman in the hood who don't really have no type of.
Hey, he got them suits though. He got them Dior suits.
Somebody, bro, who worked hard your whole life.
I got them Dior slides.
You feel me? And you got something now, to retire on, and you give it to somebody like Bishop Lamar Whitehead, and he scams you. It's gonna hurt, bro. 53 years old is like. It's old in the hood, bro. Like, don't let
53 is old in the hood.
It's old. 53 years old is old in the hood.
This is all the hype, right? This is all the hype.
Okay.
Elderly lady. Oh, now you're not supposed to take from nobody, but they put extra to it to make me look like just this bad pastor, right? Because you have to understand, Jamal, the reason why people don't like Bishop is for 2 reasons, right? He set up the robbery at his church, and he robbed the old lady. When you
he is talking to himself like in the third person, like he sounds like a rapper, like he doesn't. He's not even talking about God.
I didn't.
It's all been about his antics.
Meet Lucero, a person whose vital spirit was dimmed by dental challenges.
Bro, you've been convicted. Like the clearing up time was when you went to court. You've been convicted, bro. It's over with.
Them suits though.
Like bro. You're not. Stop, bro. What's wrong with these people, bro? Yo, can you not ever admit fault and take your consequences?
The second charge is attempt.
I locked him up for y'all.
Of Brandon Belmonte. They never even said what was attempted to be taken at all, right? They said it was a building, and they said it was money. Attempt extortion was the third charge, where they said that I was.
You better earn slides. This guy got
right for
from robbing someone's. Hey, for real.
Related to this old lady, how?
No, Rashid Anderson was her son. But Brandon Belmonte was a federal informant that played as if he's a victim.
Man, and he's just yapping his mouth.
So we're going to get into that.
Yeah.
And then the fourth charge was lying to an FBI.
We're going to get into that.
Okay?
Like, really.
We're going to talk about that. And the fifth charge was wire fraud for an allegedly trying to take $250,000. So let's go to the first count. Pauline Anderson. Now, before I can get to the first count, I got to tell you guys the entire picture. So, Mayor Eric Adams is the second black mayor of New York City.
That's right.
And everybody knows that me and Eric are very close.
Yeah.
I am one of the top 3 closest to him, period. Right? And we have gained a relationship. He's been my mentor for...
Bro, he's going about this. Bro, he's about to go on a whole spiel. Bro, I would have, bro, let's put this shit like on like 2x, bro. Yo, he about to go through like a whole spiel about how like, they're trying to tear down a black man. Bro, cut it out, man.
Cut it out.
A long time. And he's poured into me. We've never did anything.
Out, man. The whole spiel about how like, they're trying to tear down a black man.
Oh, yeah.
Bro, cut it out, man.
Yeah.
About how like, they're trying to tear down a black man. Bro, cut it out, man.
Okay, I have a question.
Yeah.
So, with the whole Woody thing, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so technically, I'm sorry I look all fucked up, and it's kind of embarrassing. That's why I was covering But anyway, so technically the whole sorry, Malaya. The whole Woody thing, right?
Yeah.
So technically he snitched in the first place, right? But he then went back, like I think it was like 2 days ago, and he was like, "Well, I just said whatever I had to say just so that I could get out of jail, but that doesn't mean what I said was true or was real. I
Yeah.
just said what they wanted me to say." So when they put him on stand, he's like, "Oh, I don't know. I don't recall. I don't know what I said because I just said anything to get out of getting, put in jail or whatever."
Hell yeah.
Blah, blah, blah. So technically, is that considered snitching? If he just said whatever they wanted him to say, not knowing if it was real or not, excuse me, is he just talking shit or
No.
is he really snitching?
Nah, that's him snitching.
But how do you know what he said was real?
Oh, like what he's saying. How do we know that what he's saying is real?
Yeah, like, do you think he's snitching now or was he snitching then? Like, he went back and said, whatever I was saying, it wasn't real. I said what you wanted me to say. So he's saying that he was lying before. So he's like kind of doubling back on what he said and
Yeah.
making himself like look like he just said it. Like he would. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah,
I
babe.
feel like you get it.
But we're watching.
I know, but I'm reading. I know, but I was reading your comments. I don't know who this guy is, so I don't.
Because you just seen the.
Hmm? I don't know who this pastor guy is. I don't know him, but I was reading your comments. It's not that long ago. It was just said.
About Woody.
Yeah,
Woody Goody.
but I want to know, what does everybody say about that?
Self-incriminating as dudes at a crash dummy. I don't know, man. They're in the same boat. I think they're gonna. Right? Isn't he from Atlanta too?
Who the fuck is this pastor?
I don't know.
I don't know him.
A long time.
But can
And he's poured
anybody
into
in the
me.
comments
Yeah.
answer me my question? Por favor. Because I don't understand. But I'm not from the streets like that. I don't know.
About Woody Goody Tissues.
Yeah, is he really snitching if he turned around and said, well, what I said wasn't even the truth, so fuck you, basically. I just wanted to get out of jail. Okay, you could play. But somebody will answer me.
Okay. Sorry. Hold by the mic because it's by the phone. Sorry, buddy. No, what? That's just a question. What are you doing? Sorry.
You done fucking laughing at me and shit.
Never did any business. Never, right? And so my wife car had got into an accident. So this gentleman, Brandon Delmonte, he owned a body shop.
Delmonte?
Introduced to me through another friend of mine.
Woody double back on his words because he knows what.
So he's still a snitch,
let me know.
basically.
So my wife car, well, my
That's
sister-in-law
all I
car
was
got into an
wondering.
accident first. He
Maybe
fixed that
he's
car.
not.
So I said, he did.
Nah, he's a snitch.
Do my wife's car. So my wife got into an accident. Somebody hit her car. And I said, brother, I need you to fix it. I said, all right, cool. I'm gonna send you a rental car. I said, no problem. So he sends me a rental car.
Thank
Comes
you,
pick the car up,
Tess.
my wife's car.
He's a
The rental car
snitch.
Oh, Lord. Now, my daughter was just born, right? My
Oh my
baby.
God, I just
And
got fucking
she was born in
thrown there
November.
like I'm
Playing games with
dead.
me. I don't need nothing.
If you telling the story on your
Wow. Okay. Pauline Anderson.
I'm mind blown right now.
Yeah, I'm just showing you guys.
I'm mind blown right
How
now.
this stuff was put together. Yeah. So Pauline Anderson was already suing me for $90,000 a year and a half ago. This was not nothing new. So what the FBI did was they needed to orchestrate and say that this was a scheme that Bishop Whitehead was doing. And in order for it to be a scheme, it has to be more than one person. It had to be two people. Right. So they pulled this civil case out and turned this civil case into a criminal matter. So now.
Yeah, because you scammed her. Like
You scammed her, buddy.
Bro, you scammed her. Bro, it is criminal. Right? Like she probably ain't even have the resources to figure out how to make this like actually criminal.
Now in the civil case, they were suing me saying that I took $90,000 from them, right?
Yo, that's usually what happens when the FBI starts like with Diddy. That's usually what happens when the FBI starts looking into you, right? They go ahead and pull people, man, you feel me, who have grievances against you and figure out which grievances is real and which is not and which is criminal, right? So the FBI said, hey, wait, hold up, bro, you scammed her for $90,000. And apparently they were right because they took you to court and you got found guilty of scamming.
To purchase my own home, right?
One we in right now?
No, another one.
Okay.
That I never purchased. That was all a lie.
Yeah.
The reason why Rasheed Anderson, who is her son, the reason why he did that was because I removed him out of my ministry. I need y'all to understand this. Pastors get attacked.
Pastors get attacked.
Okay? So now he is upset that I removed him from my church. Okay? And when I removed him from my church, I helped him get his own home.
He's all fast.
Mortgage. I did so much for him and his wife. Okay? Once he got his own, once he got his
I think I'm probably just gonna go to 3:30.
I said, well, brother, you gotta have money in order to be a part of this. All right. He said, well,
3 hours, 30 minutes.
I said, when you get it, whatever. So then he comes back to me and say, my mother and some other people are gonna help me.
So one more minute.
Do what you gotta do with them, or whatever. Right. So I didn't talk. Not one time I ever asked this lady for no money, and we went through the whole trial.
I don't want to do another 5 hours.
I don't want to do another 5-hour stream.
The lady is not a member. She was never a member of my ministry. Never. She came to my church.
I'm just saying, it's just
when her son got ordained as a minister. Wow. She was never a member of my ministry.
I can't do it today, guys. I don't want to. I can't. My mind is all hurting.
Never. So now we have a disgruntled minister that has been removed from my ministry because he was disrespectful to other members.
Bro, what does this have to do, bro? Like with you taking the $90,000, bro?
I don't even know. We're watching the pastor, but bro, this is iamdextv. I appreciate it. I got 13 people right now. That's
30 and it's only 2:30. What are you talking about?
It's only 2:30 right now.
You said you're going till 3:30. It's 2:35.
No, to my time streaming, it's 3 hours and 30 minutes. In 59, 50. Boom. This will be 3:30 right now. 3 hours and 30 minutes. I've been streaming.
Okay. So you're getting off?
Yeah.
I'll take over.
Okay.
No, I don't know what to talk about. So why did I even...
I'll see y'all later.